that sweet wine and dining when I'm fucking you tonight.
Yo, what up, man? What's going on? Fair use, fair use, fair use. You know, we gotta be honest up in this bitch. Sex spectacular. Back to ya. I'm delivering. Ass is mine. Sip the wine in the candlelight. Alright, how we doing? Alright, cool. Lucky if we find a spot next to your sister. Damn, I really missed her. So I've been looking at this shit for a while, B. And these niggas ain't slick. They got a new hustle on. And the hustle is you. Shit crazy. It's crazy that bitches would go to the extreme to lie on your nigga. This shit just happened to one of my mans. It's crazy. Like, and what's even more crazy, I think you guys should start suing the fucking courts. You need to start making them niggas pay. Every time these bitches get exposed for lying and they don't get no fucking time, you know, nothing, y'all need to sue the fucking court. Make charges against them, man. Because they're what you call enablers. Every time they let these broads walk out of the courtroom and nothing happens to them, they're enabling the bitch to do it again, bro. It's fucking disgusting. So what they're doing is they're using this shit as a scam, like how niggas used to scam you through Cash App, Western Union, busting checks. The new scam is rich niggas and putting allegations on them. I'm gonna tell you how they do it. Because you niggas be on some thirsty shit. All they gotta do is flirt with you. Wear some shit, flirt with you, get you to hit them up. The little Instagram models and all these regular bitches, they hit you up, and yo dumb ass, yo England, my man England in the house, what up, bro? Yeah, man, they got a new fucking hustle going on, man. This shit is crazy. And the reason why, because I waited before I decided to say this. I didn't know what I was waiting for. I just knew the time wasn't right to tell you this. But now the time is fucking right. And I'm going to show you why it's right. Whoa. When I saw that they were doing this shit to women now, I said, oh yeah, that's the new fucking scam. That's the new broke bitch scam, right? Like this broad right here. Yo, I was sitting there watching this with my ex-wife, right? And I'm just sitting here and I'm looking at this bitch. I'm like, yo, man, I don't believe this bitch. And I said, but it's good that I don't believe her. She asked me why. I said, because that shows me that I'm just not biased about women accusing men. If deep down inside I don't believe this bitch, that means that I'm on point. I'm not biased. You know what I'm saying? But this little weird asshole right here, I ain't even gonna ruin it. Watch this shit.
Schmexually assaulted me, and she has multiple millions of followers. I didn't tell you that story. Let me.
First off, the fact here's what she fucked up. The fact of her throwing in that the lady got multiple millions of followers, which, whatever. Why is that important? Why is that important? It's not. It's important to her though. Check it out.
Okay, guys, trigger warning. They talking about SARA, all types of shit. So if this is a trigger for you, you gotta go. This situation right here is tearing up TikTok, okay? So the first thing you gotta do is watch this whole thing.
There's an influencer out there who lives on a bus. Used to travel on a bus with a boyfriend. Now lives on a property with a bunch of fucking buses. Okay? And let's say I went over to this bus commune. And she's telling me all these crazy stories that are not true. And I'm starting to sniff out someone that I wouldn't be friends with. There's one day that I'm basically just trying to escape from this place because it's impossible to get out of buttfuck nowhere. And she asks for my consent to do something to me, to which I say no. And she proceeds to do what she wanted to me. To which afterward I say, I didn't consent to that. She laughs. I leave the next day. Someone just comes and gets me because I was fucking scared. And after I'm gone, she's calling me. Why did you leave? She calls my friends that I'm with. And finally, I text her.
That's when I said I don't believe this bitch. You guys remember I told you I used to get into a lot of trouble at work and I used to have to write reports. And I thought I wrote good reports. I thought I explained the fucking story to the T and they should believe me. And this, I shouldn't have to get called down to go to oath. For years. And that wasn't the case. So it's like now when I hear people's stories, I'm looking up in the fucking clouds to imagine what the hell she's saying, right? And it don't make sense. If we go back, she starts off saying the woman asked her to do something to her and she said no. And then she proceeded to do it to her. So now I'm like, all right, so I'm painting this picture in my fucking head. You didn't say exactly what she fucking said that she wanted to do. So now you leaving my mind up to my imagination. She wanted to do something to you. So that's either put her mouth on you or stick something in you. You told her no, and she proceeds to do it. Were you like fucking tied up? Were you high? Were you drunk? No, you didn't say any of that. You said, and then when she was finished, you said to her, I didn't consent to that. And she laughed. How the fuck do you get through life? How do you How did you make it to walk across the fucking street all these years and not get hit? Because the way you make yourself sound is that, well, fuck, I just tell a person no and they just do what they want. That was the first fucking sign that came up. This shit don't sound right.
And I say, hey girl, you schmexually assaulted me. Get the fuck off my phone. I'm blocking you. I don't want anything to do with you. I didn't want to tell this story for a really long time because it made me really uncomfortable to tell, and I still get a little shaky about it because I did feel really vulnerable in that moment. And especially because she continued to follow me.
So I just need you to know that everybody you're about to see lied. Okay? But you knowing that, spoiler alert, you knowing that everybody you're about to see fucking lied, I want you to see how convincing they are. And look at the style and the way that they fucking lie. Okay?
I guess waiting for me to say something, I don't know. Because she would tell me that she would get fans to come to the commune and tell them that they can come hang out with them as long as they have a threesome with her and her boyfriend, and then made these young 18, 19-year-old girls sign an NDA. She then told me that I was going to have to sign an NDA, which I laughed at. This girl followed me for the longest time and then unfollowed me a few.
So the bitch tell you got to sign an NDA and you laughed at her like, ha ha ha, bitch, you won't do nothing to me. But she sexually assaulted you and you just said no and just let her do it. You see how that doesn't add the fuck up? Right? Bitch is a liar. I can't stand liars, bro.
A few weeks ago.
This is a chat GPT for Airbnb. This new income assistant is trained to...
This person is already starting to be disliked on this app, which is brilliant for me. Because now I feel like I can come out and say my shit, and I have other people who know what I'm talking about. I have like a fan of theirs who came to me and told me that they were also taken advantage of by these people. Ooh, I just cannot wait to hear what you guys are going to say to this.
All right. That right there, she couldn't hold it in. She couldn't hold it in. This is some type of revenge accusation. All right. They're using this shit as proxy violence, using that third party to come in there and fucking inflict violence on your life. For some reason, let me just cut to the fucking chase. Where's this girl at? Where this bitch at? This is the girl that she's talking about right here. All right. She's a little fucking 1970s type of flower child type of bitch. You know what I'm saying? She's pretty attractive. Let me see. All right. Check her out.
Insinuate terrible things, and I feel the need to address that and set the record straight. I'm a sexually active person, and I've never hid that from any of my partners. In my last relationship, we were open and polyamorous, which means we were both willing to let other people be a part of our sexual activities. However, it was always consensual, and it was always safe. And there was never NDAs. There was never a need for NDAs. That kind of lifestyle, it can be exciting and it can be adventurous, but we're all human and we all catch feelings, and that's where things get complicated because communication breaks down and feelings get hurt. And in no way is that kind of lifestyle a hall pass for inappropriate behavior. You always want partners who are willing to engage in safe and consensual sex. But that's why these stories being thrown around so carelessly are so hurtful. One is from a longtime friend and consensual sexual partner who never voiced any concerns to me until she decided to share it and multiple other lies about my childhood to her TikTok platform. I am so sorry to hear she's hurting right now, but it cannot be because our interactions weren't consensual. In fact, she initiated sex with me the morning that she left my house, and we made good friends and in contact for over a year.
That's the bitch who she was just talking. That's the bitch who was just talking. That first one. All right. So I don't know what it is, what the hell's going on with these fucking bras. Maybe if these fucking judges and lawyers would start really holding motherfuckers accountable. If you're gonna give this nigga 15 years because she said he raped her, and you find out she's a fucking liar, you need to get that bitch 15 years. I bet you they'll stop doing it then. Yeah, they'll stop doing it then. Fucking Big Bertha come up to you, hey, yo, what's up, man? What you here for? Just like that. The dykes today ain't like the dykes of the fucking 70s and 80s, man. All right? Big Bertha come up there looking like me. Yo, what's up? What you here for? When she gonna say, I lied about sexual assault. Damn, they was gonna get that nigga 15 years? Yeah. Well, yeah. You gotta stop letting them fucking walk free. You know who the earliest case I remember? I'm 47. The earliest case I remember was Tawana Brawley. You remember Tawana Brawley? The chick who said she was raped by 6 white cops? She defecated on herself and they wrote nigger and her poop on her stomach and all that shit. Yeah, one of the cops committed suicide because he couldn't take all of the harassment and all of the fucking people following him. They didn't even have social media back then. These niggas was pulling up to your building, to your house. Yeah, she lied. They found out that she lied. Oh, poor her. She had some kind of emotional breakdown and just had to keep carrying on with the lie. Niggas is marching and shit. We shall all this bullshit, and this bitch is lying. My homeboy just got acquitted. He had to fucking sit in a jail cell. This broad that was up at his fucking job lied on him because she wanted him to leave his fucking girl. He wouldn't leave her. Oh, so the bitch feel like she's gonna file some allegations on him. He said he was home. He got a call from a union delegate. Yo, turn yourself in and call this lawyer. He like, what? Yeah, this is the fucking allegation. She said that you came up behind her, kissed her on the neck, grabbed her fucking vagina, and slapped her on the ass. I said, man, that sounds like some shit she fantasized about, right? Come to find out the bitch was lying. They checked her text messages because a text message or something was what she was using to support her fucking case or claim or whatever. The bitch changed the text. So they caught the change in the text. They say, yo, what the hell is this? She blamed it on the fucking iCloud. Why are you lying on this man? Guess what? Nothing happened to that bitch. They ain't fire that hoe or nothing. Why would you leave a dangerous person like that that's not emotionally fucking stable to fucking work in corrections around men? Why would you leave her there? They gotta stop cradling and coddling these bitches, man. Yo, Cat, this shit crazy over here, man. This shit is crazy over here, bro. And I'm upset about this shit. I'm pissed off about this shit now.
Wow. I think I know who she's talking about. There's a TikToker with 6.4 million followers that does this type of content. Her name is Sayla Brooks. She posts all types of content with her living in a van. Another thing is that she posts a lot of videos about being in a poly relationship with this guy named Theo. Oh. Let me see these comments. Rhymes with Sala Brooks. 49,000 likes. Oh, yeah. Sala Ugg, as soon as you said bus, she didn't even have to say her name and people know.
Terminator. Terminator motherfucking T. Yeah, you know, we in here on some real controversial shit. Controversial shit. They don't want to talk about this shit. We got to talk about it, bro.
I'm proud of you for speaking up. I know it can be hard. This is a good example of what you want to say to a victim because often they're scared that they won't be believed. And a lot of the times they get victim blamed. Now, I want to make this clear. If somebody commits an SA, the only person to blame is the person that commits the SA. Victims are never the blame for their own SA. We not doing that here. The reason I brought this up is because I know what's going to happen in our comments, because people in these comments are fighting about how this situation should be handled. And trust me, guys, I have a lot to show you, but we have to start with the right foundation. Somebody said, you got to release these text messages before she tries to deny it. Someone said that's a weird thing to say. This girl says it's weird to just say this about someone with not a lick of proof. This person says because she shouldn't have to put text to prove it. We should just believe her.
Yeah. See, that's the bullshit right there. She shouldn't have to show a text. We should just believe her. What is this believe all women? Are you fucking serious? Is anybody paying attention to what the fuck is going on in the world with these women? And it's not all women, because we got some women, you ain't safe either. It's a bitch putting the claims on a female because there's no accountability. There's no accountability. You ain't safe. We damn sure ain't safe. So we got to do something to these bras, man. You got to do something. You can't just let them get away with that shit. Believe all women? Hell no. And I'm telling you, you guys are not safe in no fucking matriarchy, in no sisterhood. They don't protect y'all. As soon as you say something the band of bitches don't like, that's your ass. Yeah. Mean Girls, all that shit is true. That shit really exists. As soon as you say something that don't go, if you say, oh, I ain't like Beyonce's last album, you're done. You're done. You're done, bitch. Why would you want to even be down with some shit like that? Tell them bitches to sit they happy ass down and shut the fuck up. The men are in charge. They've been in charge. Men are the reason why you're fucking safe. You ever think of that? Men are monsters. We're monsters that can talk and walk, speak and cook and build, right? And what better to have than your own personal monster? Well, look at my monster. My monster works and he gets money and he gives it to me and I got him trained, right? Monsters, you use your us monsters to protect you. Yeah. What better protection from a monster than to have your own personal one? But you guys aren't protecting your fucking monsters. You're letting these conniving, sneaky ass, slithering, snaking ass, Eve ass, Lilith ass bitches ruin your fucking world. The way the world was set up for you, after your daddy took care of you, you would find a man and your daddy would give you to him, and now that nigga will take care of you. That's the way the world is set up. You go out to eat, the nigga pays the fucking bill. All you gotta do is be pretty, keep your fucking body count low so your hole ain't all fucking washed out, and just chill. Don't argue, don't bitch, cook, Everybody could cook, but it shit tastes better when somebody else cooks it. You're letting these bitches talk you into all of this shit. Now look, they're broke. I'm telling you. When I found out what the hell this dude Kevin Samuels was talking about, I used to just watch his shit because I used to love his shit. It was hilarious. But then when I seen how much these motherfuckers is getting at the end of time when they can't work no more, like how he used to say, I said, ooh, them bitches is getting $800 right now. And the majority of these boys, they have no talent, man. Yeah, I know what talent this bitch here got. Where's she at? You know this hoe ain't got no fucking talent. This bitch ain't got no talent. She can't even cut up that fucking salmon right. You saw how she left a big ass chunk of meat on the skin? That bitch don't even know how to fucking slice the skin off the salmon. And she looked like what's that motherfucker name? He was in Big Trouble in Little China. Not Patrick Swayze. What's that other nigga name, man? I forget his name. As a matter of fact, this is going to be funny. Hold on. Kurt fucking bitch look like Kurt Russell. Oh shit, man. Stop it. Yo. I'm crazy. This bitch really look like Kurt fucking Russell. Hold up. She has no talent, dog. You know? And these motherfuckers will come out here. She was fucking this bra. She fucked her again in the morning. She wanted her to break up with her fucking boyfriend. And she like, bitch, I ain't breaking up with my man. She caught an attitude. That's what they do. That's what the fuck they do. Oh, you won't wake up and just make room for only me. No, bitch. I don't want you like that. She said feelings get involved and that communication drops. Look at this bitch. Don't she look like this nigga here? Bitch look like Kurt Russell, man. Come on. They talking about forgive all for what? Believe all women. You're fucking nuts.
Somebody said you got to release these text messages before she tries to deny it. Someone said that's a weird thing to say. This girl says it's weird to just say this about someone with not a lick of proof. This person says because she shouldn't have to put text to prove it. We should just believe her. This girl says I believe her. And in general, there should never be a place of just believing someone without any sort of evidence. That's how innocent lives get ruined. They're going back and forth. You know, a lot of SA victims don't have proof, and that's the reason why they aren't believed, right? You're part of the problem. She responded back saying, nah, I'm not, as I've also been essayed with no proof and no justice. You cannot just randomly throw allegations at someone, unfortunately. Now, one comment that I've seen a lot of people say, I would rather support a potential liar than a potential abuser.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
You hear that shit? This is what got the world fucked up today. I'd rather believe. I would always rather support a potential liar than a potential abuser. You gotta be fucking kidding me. This can only come from. I'm sorry. This type of logic can only come from an asshole.
Oh, something's not quite right with this statement. I don't know if I can be okay with sentencing a human being without evidence. Because what if I'm wrong? See, and this is why this shit gets hard to talk about. Now, someone's going to say, Derek, that's unlikely. This study says it's complex, but it's roughly 5%, could be more or less. But then are we saying it's now okay to put people in jail with no evidence because it's a low percentage? That's kind of fucked up to not care about the people that got false reported. But it's also fucked up that 50% of these SAers are getting away with this shit.
Brian Banks. You guys remember Brian Banks? That's crazy. And the reason why they're getting away with this is because the fucking judges, bro. I think we need to revamp the fucking judicial system. Because these niggas are stupid, bro. Why you keep letting these bitches get away with this shit? Now they're talking about Trey Songz again. They want to bring. Here's the thing. Stop going to see him. Stop going to see them. You claim you're the smartest and this and that and all of this other fucking shit, but somehow you keep getting fucking swindled. You keep getting abused, and this nigga's power and his money, and you're afraid. Why the fuck you keep going to see these dudes? Motherfucker go to Kentucky, your ass go to fucking Kentucky to see him. He goes to fucking New York, your ass goes to fucking New York to see him. Why? The fucking groupies. Why? I don't understand why y'all. P. Diddy. They've been hearing about P. Diddy since the 90s. Give him 10 years to wake up. 2010. You had almost 20 years of hearing about this nigga's parties. Why do you continue to go? Why do you want to go? I'm sure there might have been another motherfucking party going on, but you wanted to go to his party. Why? VMAs. Did he like, yo, I got the after party. Big West pull up. Yo, after party at Big West house. Who house they gonna go to? They gonna go to Diddy house. You ain't heard shit about Big West. Why you don't want to come to Big West house party? You heard shit about Puffy. Why you want to go to Diddy house to party? I don't fucking get it. I do get it. You bitches just want to go over there and scam. This is the new scam. Remember they used to bust the checks and the Western Union scam. Yo, man, just put your account and send it to the Western Union, send it, and send me $50. I'll send you $500 back. What? Come on, bro. Come on, bruv. More English shit tonight. Come on, bruv. I love that shit when they say that. That shit cool. Come on, bruv. The fuck are you thinking? The new hustle is you. Don't matter if you got 800 million or you make fucking 80,000. 80,000, you got good credit, you can get a house, you can get hustled. You can sing, nigga. Oh, they love singers. Trey Songz, they're talking about Trey Songz, right? Every song Trey Songz sings, come on, bruv. Every fucking song Trey Songz sings is about fucking. Every song R. Kelly sang, it's about fucking. So why you think you do like what do you think he's? I don't understand. I don't understand. Do you think he's just like a fucking nice guy? Like he's not gonna want to fuck you? Yeah, I don't understand what's on your man. Oh shit. Yeah, I talked to somebody today who said the same shit. They was upset because he said, yeah, poverty. Yeah, nah, that's the best way to go. I told this story about my fucking intake captain. He said, yo, you need a washer dryer, bitch. She said, well, if that's disrespectful off the rip, to call her a washer dryer, bitch. Like I said, yo, listen, let me tell you what the fuck. Let me tell you what the fuck is going on. Yo, I cracked up. This nigga said a washer dryer bitch. I said, what the fuck is that? So washer dryer bitch, she don't make no fucking money. You know, maybe she might be like the manager at fucking Walmart. Like she don't make 80, 70. She might make it, 45,000, maybe 50,000, some shit like that. He said, that's the kind of bitch you need. Don't get none of these bitches here on the job. They make 100,000 and over. You can't do nothing that they'll appreciate. They want a $3,000 bag. To wash and dry a bitch, you give her $100 for lunch for the week, and she's appreciative. He said things are going good. You go by, she sets the ambiance. She got the incense lit. She's playing Sade, and she cook for you and shit. She give you a blowjob and fuck you, and then you go home. Life is good. He said after a while, she keeps it up and she's making you happy and not stressing you out. You do some overtime. You fucking go order a washer and dryer from Home Depot or Lowe's and had a shit sent to her house. He said, man, the way she's going to appreciate you because she ain't got to push that fucking laundry cart through the snow, through the rain, through the hot ass summer. Every time she does a load of clothes, she's going to think about you. He said that's the kind of woman that you need. Someone that is you don't have to crack your back to get appreciation from. Yeah. I say, you know what? And that's exactly what Corey Holcomb was talking about. You got a king and you got a queen. When they're both married, which one makes the money? He does. That bitch just fucking sits in a seat. Yeah, you're the queen. Here's your crown. All right. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, she don't make no money, man. She just got the fucking title. Whenever you like there's some females, right? I was talking to one today, right? You know, they make money and they look for a certain thing, whatever, in a guy, right? But the majority of these bitches, man, they make more money than you, dog. You ain't gonna enjoy it. You ain't gonna enjoy it. Trey Songz. And these bitches is like, they hate Trey Songz. This nigga, look at this raggedy bitch here. Hold on. This shit right here. My nigga Blaster. What we got here? Jay-Z quote, do you listen to music or do you skim through it? Do you niggas listen to music or do you just skim through it? Yeah, bro. Like, yo, that's what the fuck he sings about. This right here's a penny dropper. Oh, shit, yeah. You know, the greatest. This is what they do. What the fuck?
He was at a Diddy party, and they invited him to Diddy's room. He walks in. Trey Songz was sitting on Diddy's lap making out with him, and they asked him if he wanted to join.
What the fuck?
That gotta be no, ain't no way.
I don't believe that shit.
Ain't no
They're
way.
all gay. They're all undercover gays. I promise you that. I promise you that.
For years, and he never did anything to me either. And then
Nah, look at this hating ass
friends
bitch.
with Trey Songz for years, and he never did anything to me either. And then one day he did, and he put his hands on me, and I never talked about it. This is the first time I've ever talked about this publicly. I really don't give a fuck anymore. He put his hands on me, scared the fuck out of me, and I never said anything. I never went to the police. I never answered the lawyers' calls when they was calling. I never tried to get some money out of it.
Now, he put his hands on me. I never answered the calls for the lawyers. What calls? What were they calling about? How'd he put his hands on you? Did he pop you in your fucking mouth? Or did he grab your ass or your box? I don't understand. Describe he put hands on me. The way she moved like her mouth is crazy. You know, like she just looks like a uncooperative ass motherfucker right here. You know, sometimes, yeah, listen, man. Sometimes bitches get smacked, bro. I'm sorry. I smell cap off the rip. I always waited till 10 years to say.
Because at the time it was girls settling for $100,000, $200,000, and I never did it. In in 2020, I had, when that girl came out saying that he raped her, I had her lawyer like reach out to me and was like, we're getting this stuff together and like we want you to be a part of it. And I was like, I can't be a part of it. But like now kind of where I am in my life is like, I'm tired of letting abusers get away with so much shit. Like it's old as
When did that happen?
2018.
2018.
2018.
I can't.
Never talked about it. And I remember I was like, not ever going to talk about it because I was still trying to do music.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I don't want this to affect my career.
Yeah. What?
It's not what you know, it's what you can prove.
I don't believe none of you bitches. I don't believe none of you bitches. I done seen you lie, cry, damn near die, saying this nigga did something to you. When we get to court, check the fucking evidence. Nah, the bitch is lying. And you just walk on. I'll never forget Trevor Bauer, the baseball player. The bitch who lined him up through the text messages. Bitch is stupid. She said, "Yeah, I'm gonna get him to choke me out. I'm gonna be bad for daddy. I'm gonna get a piece of that 50 mil." Then while he was asleep, the bitch had the phone. It was like this with the little creepy ass smile. They found out the bitch was lying. Nothing happened to her. Do you know what happens to niggas in jail? Be in prison? In prison, you know what happens to niggas, bro? You know what type of danger you're in prison? And bitches is just willing to send niggas there for nothing because they were mad. Yo. This shit is crazy, dog. This shit is crazy.
Which a lot of women have to deal with. And like, even when we've seen the documentary, it's just like, I don't want speaking out about this to affect my career negatively, which is very unfair. And that's what they use as a scare tactic.
I mean, I had TMZ like calling my manager because like, and trying to talk to me and trying to have conversations with me. And I was like, no, I will not. Like, I will not.
How did people find out about, like, how did anyone
I don't really know how they found out exactly, but I was with a group of friends when it happened. They didn't see it happen, but I had went and got.
This bitch is lying. She's fucking lying. I don't know how they found out. Oh, but I was with a group of friends. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Why? Why? So now you're saying something because obviously you ain't shit when it comes to music. We don't know who the fuck you are. So now you're saying something. After 6 years, like my man said, Blaster, after 6 years, we ain't heard shit. I don't know who the fuck you are. Like now she's like, you know what, man, this music shit ain't working. Maybe I could get a couple mil out of this nigga.
Got in the car with them after, and I was like, I had like marks on my neck and scratches on my neck. All my nails were broken. My hands were bleeding. My knees were scraped up and shit. So they had seen.
Okay. She's lying. Why? I could tell you, yo, I'm good at this. She said everything was cool till one day it wasn't. He put hands on me. You know, there was a few people that I saw it. If somebody did all of that to you, bruises on your neck, on your knees, on your nails are broken, that's not putting hands on you. That's an ass whooping. Bitches say they always over exaggerate what you did. Always. Bitch ain't gonna never say exactly what you did. She ain't gonna say exactly what you did. He hit me. You ain't even hit her. You yoked her up. My motherfucking ex-wife said that shit. She motherfucking ripped my damn shirt. So I grabbed her shit, tried to rip it, but she got the thick ass shirt and the fucking bra, sports bra. Them shit's hard as hell, nigga. It's almost like tearing a telephone book in half. She got, he fucking put his hands on me. He hit me. I said, yo, if I hit you, your ass will be asleep right now. What the fuck you talking about? Don't say I hit you. So what? That's that. So what? No, words matter. My shit all fucking ripped open. Her shit stood intact. I didn't hit you. But they'll always exaggerate. So you said he put hands on you. Then you describe bruises on your on your knees, on your neck. Your nails are broke. All of this shit, right? Bitch is lying. The bitch is straight lying, dog. Oh yeah. Straight lying.
And everything, and obviously I told the girls what just happened. Scraped up in my neck and scratches on my neck. All my nails were broken. My hands were bleeding. My knees were scraped up and shit.
But you say you just and she said that there were girls there that saw, right?
So they had seen everything, and obviously I told the girls what just happened in that moment. And
she's just winging it.
They had seen everything, and obviously I told the girls what just happened in that moment, and
they seen everything because they were there. But I told them everything that just happened in the moment. Why you got to tell them everything that happened in the moment if they seen everything? Because they was there. I don't understand. If they seen everything because they were there, they saw you argue, they saw you say some slick shit, and they saw this nigga fuck you up. And they didn't come to help. They didn't say, yo, Trey, chill. None of that shit, right? They said none of that shit, right? And you had to tell them exactly what happened, right? You fucking lying ass. God.
I just chose to never say anything. But the next day after it happened, he tried to text me and gaslight me and was like, oh, I don't know what you think happened. Like, you were drunk and you hit me.
You were drunk. You look like you just get drunk and just do dumb shit.
Literally have the screenshots of the text right here because I was just thinking about it before we sat down, which is why I'm even talking about it. And I have the text and I was like, you are not going to like trick me and play with my mind. I know what you did to me and you're not going to convince me otherwise. Keep in mind, this is at the point after I did Bad Girls Club. I knew my word had no weight because I'm on a TV show fighting.
Oh yeah, you's a fucking thought. You did Bad Girls Club.
Do you suck dicks? Sir, no, sir. Are you a Peter Pepper? Sir, no, sir.
She did Bad Girls Club. All them bitches are liars and fighters and drama queens and shit stirrers. That's what the show is about. Linda. What up? All of them are shit starters in there. This doesn't surprise me at all. Oh, she's from Bad Girls? Oh yeah, she trying to get a bag. They probably got fucking $7,000, $5,000 to be on that shit. So I get it. I get it. You're hungry. Times are hard. Eggs are fucking $20.
I'm looking like a violent person. So it's like that also gives people a way to twist it and say, oh, she's always getting into shit. She's crazy. Everybody knows she crazy. And that, takes away your experience when you have this bad rep for being like a crazy bitch, basically. So
what? Just because I'm a prostitute doesn't mean I'm a whore. Come on, man.
My name is Austin Etzley.
Susie Shoemaker.
Dr. Ron.
So while everything else has our attention, Trey Songz has quietly settled that $25 million lawsuit from last year.
Bro, they about to diddy you, nigga. Oh, all young niggas, please pay attention and learn. You see what happens when you settle. 50 Cent said it. I didn't believe him. I didn't think it was going to happen. He said, oh, you settled? Oh, they all coming now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And God damn it, 15,000 motherfuckers call that hotline. Yeah, that nigga touched me. Yeah, niggas, dogs, cats, women, everybody calling. Yeah, that nigga did it, meow. Yeah, oh, everybody, bro. This nigga, you gave a bitch $25 million. One bitch? What'd you do? $25 million, bitch, I own you. $25 million, I own you. You gonna work this out. You gonna work this off. What's that main strip in goddamn Los Angeles? The fucking Blade. You gonna work this off. You gave this whole $25 million, bro? Come on, man.
It's a woman that filed under the name of Jane Doe, and she accused Trey Songz of sodomizing her at a party in 2016. This is just one of the many allegations that Trey Songz has been slapped upside the head with since 2012. This incident took place in 2016.
Bro, you know why I call bullshit? Let me show you why right now. No homo. All right. Trey Songz is your worst nightmare. Yo bitch see this nigga. She ain't your bitch no more. No. You're like, come on, man. This nigga here does not have to rape anybody. And he sings? Oh, let me guess. He raped this bitch here too, right? He raped her too? Come on, man. Look at this nigga. So when we listen to the lyrics of every single fucking song he sings, what do you think? He just you go just gonna come sit on this nigga couch and he ain't trying to fuck? This is like going to fucking LeBron James' house and expecting to not see a fucking basketball hoop somewhere around. Ball players when they get the mansions, they put a fucking gym in that bitch, don't they? Bodybuilders, they put a gym right in their fucking crib, don't they? Drug dealers, they got fucking drugs in their fucking crib, don't they? All right, so if a nigga singing about fucking pussy all day, you think you go by you ain't it ain't Mr. Nasty time? We know, everybody knows Uncle Diddy. Uncle Diddy. Nigga like to get high, get fly, dance, and fuck for 3 days. Literally 3 days. And that's pretty impressive for a nigga in his 50s. Come on. I'm telling you, if they could find a way to bottle that shit, that would be $1 trillion business. Whatever that shit is, if you could bottle that shit and sell it or make it a pill, you'll never go broke. You know? But come on. These guys, they don't... Nah, man, you're not going to fucking take these dudes. They're not like they're not like the average fucking Joe, man. These niggas don't gotta go around raping nobody. I do want to see what's up with this $25 million lawsuit though. This nigga here, what you got going on, Trey? All right. Trey Songz, well, wait a minute. It looks, hold up. What does this say? Did we just catch bitches lying? Trey Songz will not be paying $25 million over a sexual assault case where he was accused of raping a woman at a party in 2016. The R&B single has settled with Jane Doe, okay, for an undisclosed amount. All right. Yeah, see, bitch don't know what she's talking about. According to Radar Online, Tremaine Neverson reached out to the courts to inform them of the decision, settlement agreement conditions, dismissal of this matter, satisfactory, completion of terms, and are not to be performed within 45 days of the date of settlement. All right. A named woman sued Songz, Atlantic Record, and his manager, Kevin Lyles, for allegedly raping, sexually assaulting her during a party in March. Additionally, he was accused of gender violence, intentional negligent infliction of emotional distress, and false imprisonment. Striking a woman in the face at a strip club. She was probably acting up. And they act like, like you do this shit. Like the nigga was just sitting there and he was just like, psh, he just hit the bitch. No, what happened? Niggas like they act like these dudes are just like, Yeah, they acting like these dudes are just like fucking just horny all the fucking time, just want to fucking fight. Like, no. These niggas are humans, man. They're regular niggas. They just got a talent. But these thirsty ass motherfucking bras will come up there and they're like, you know what? I could play them like I could flirt with them, and then at the last second I'll be like, no. And then, if he keeps going, I got him. That's why as soon as that bitch says no, she gotta go. Yes, treat them like that. Because they're gonna treat you like this, bro. At least these niggas ain't fucking nutting in these fucking bras. Like these stupid ass ball players. How the hell you nut in the bra who got a baby by Bow Wow, Future, and somebody else? You like, y'all know Future probably a nasty nigga. You fuck with Future? Nah, I can't fuck with you, bitch. I can't fuck with you. That nigga probably spit all in your mouth and all that nasty shit. Nah, you nasty hoe. Get out of here. Like some dudes, especially if it's one of your boys and you know your boy is a nasty motherfucker, he tell you all the shit he did to this bitch. Yeah, man, I put my big toe in the pussy, then I put it in the mouth. And then this bitch coming up and smiling up in your face. Man, get out of here. You suck this nigga toes. They don't be thinking about that shit. But, all right, so they said he struck a chick at the fucking strip club, pulling a woman's breast out of her bikini top at a 2013 party, choking a woman. Yo, Trey, what the fuck, bro? All right, hold on. I be trying my best. I be trying my best to, the auntie TikTok is filled with conspiracies, especially with Diddy and his sexuality. Yep. And if he threw a party and them bitches could come, they would go. Yep. Holding an Instagram model and her friend hostage in his house in 2018. These niggas they don't have to do that. I don't have to do that. I'll gladly tell you could fucking leave. If I was these niggas, y'all already know I have a camera everywhere too. Like, listen, you come in, you see a sign. Your presence is your consent. Yeah, your presence here is your consent. Yeah. Ain't none of that shit. I don't take pictures of this shit, Yana. Because you see the big ass sign right there says your presence is your consent. And she stayed. You're like, no, he kept me hostage. Your Honor, I'd like to submit Exhibit A. Boop. Put that USB in. See that bitch. Yeah, nah, Your Honor. Bitch is lying. She probably top you off too. I would be a motherfucker with millions of dollars. Stop playing. Choking a woman in his LA home in 2017. Holding a chick and her friend hostage. Raping a woman at Las Vegas hotel. But this is, you know what? These allegations are so fucking common. Toe jam out. Yeah. Terminator T, my nigga. Terminator. Yeah, man. Performing non-consensual sex acts on two women while they were passed out at his home last year. However, it's important to note that some of these accusations listed above have been dismissed, settled, or are still pending. What the fuck? Oh, nah. Yo, you see Ghostface Killer's son? Oh, hell no. He got a Magic Johnson son. His son, Infinite, says he hasn't spoken to him in over 15 years, calls him full definition of a deadbeat. Look at that nigga at. His son looked like fucking Dennis Rodman. Man, these niggas here, man. Homos and women, man. Straight man's fucking problem. Homos and women. Bother you every fucking time with that bullshit. I'm telling you, man. So, where we at? So now, they got R. Kelly. They got Diddy. Got Bill Cosby. Now they going after Trey Songz.
In 2012, he was accused of smacking a woman in the face with a wad of cash at the strip club and giving her a black eye. That's 2012.
Wait a minute. Smacking her in the face with a wad of cash and gave her a black eye. If that don't sound like falsifying documents to me, like nothing else is, man. That bitch said, "Oh, do you got him on camera hitting me? All right, punch me in the eye, girl." That's all it takes. I'm gonna let you in on a secret. Sometimes when shit got a little crazy, carried away, and this nigga got some serious injuries, you kind of gotta even it out, right? So say me and you were working, and so you get into a fight with an inmate. Say one of us, knock a tooth out or really fuck the dude up. We can't walk out of there with nothing. So what do? Bro, one of us gotta get a fucking busted lip or something. And one of us will take a hit. So when you're writing this shit, yeah, he struck fucking Officer fucking Joe Blow and his lip was bleeding. And, they had to use force, upper body controls to take him down to the floor, and he inadvertently hit his tooth on the goddamn floor. That was the shit niggas used to write for years. That shit don't fly no more. First of all, they got cameras every goddamn way. But this bitch saying she got hit in the fucking face with a wad of money and it gave her a black eye. Bitch, you lying. You're lying. Because I know. He hit you in the face and you got a black eye? With some money. And you got a black eye. All right. And to see how women beat themselves up with shit, you know what I'm saying? They had a video of a broad hitting herself with a fucking hammer. You remember that shit? She was beating herself with a hammer to get her fucking husband arrested. Shit is crazy. Look at this shit here.
With pornography, and you still think that you can end this behavior on your own.
Well, now to a story of treachery and deceit. From the outside, they looked like a happily married couple, but when Faisal had doubts and turned to a lawyer, his wife took their breakup to the next level.
You're about to witness one of the most audacious attempts by a wife to frame her husband for domestic violence.
She's dangerous, very dangerous.
Watch how this woman astonishingly punches herself in the face not once, but twice, later telling police her husband bashed her.
It's flipped my life upside down. I'm not the guy who I used to be anymore.
This is a story about temptation and treachery, a lover and a liar, where romance makes way for revenge with catastrophic consequences.
Well, I haven't actually heard of a scenario such as this, inflicting injury upon themselves in order to set up a scenario.
Man, we been on that shit. You remember Thin Line Between Love and Hate with Martin? Yeah. When Shorty took the orange and put it in like a sock or a pantyhose or something and just started hitting her face and shit. Yeah. Bitches been doing that shit. They been doing that shit, man.
Which results in someone else being charged.
If love is blind, then Faisal only had eyes for Asma.
She presented herself like she's the perfect girl on the planet.
He met her through an online Muslim dating site and proposed soon after leaving Western Sydney.
Oh, that bitch was Muslim? That's crazy. Would never expect that from a Muslim woman.
To meet Asma in Morocco. However, while Faisal was hoping to return to Aussie with a life partner, he now believes Asma didn't share that dream.
She's a greedy person. She's materialistic.
The two officially tied the knot here last year, and Faisal was hardly frugal in making his new bride feel at home. He worked 2 jobs, spending everything he earned on his wife, from Gucci tracksuits to leather jackets, rings, necklaces, and shoes, holidays and fine dining, parties in Morocco, and money wired back to.
Think of what 2 jobs he got. What 2 jobs he got to afford that shit? Yo, you see this shit? And this ain't even the broad I was talking about, I don't think. What motherfucker 2 jobs this nigga got where he could... That shit don't look cheap, bro. That must be westernized. Yeah, man.
Asma's family. A fawning Faisal says he was a good provider.
All this traveling, going back and forth twice and 3 times and doing all the functions, receptions, engagement, jewelry, stuff, probably I'm be under 200,000.
Just on the bitch?
That's stupid.
What? 200,000? This nigga took a crazy L, bro. What?
But Faisal says they were constantly arguing, and in April, he walked into an incredible sting when he came home from a night shift at Woolies.
Yeah, it was all prepared for me, the whole crime scene.
The unit had been ransacked. Faisal says Asma was waiting for him with this disturbing message.
I entered and she just said to me that you think you are smart and you are talking to lawyers about me. Now see what I do to you. And she just ran.
CCTV captures the bizarre events that followed. Asma runs from the apartment and into the lift. She presses the button, takes a few moments before the incredible Asma attack. She gives herself 2 uppercuts to her face and clutches her cheek. She then checks her handiwork in the mirror. Seemingly satisfied with her self-inflicted punishment, Asma eagerly waits for the lift door to open. She takes off down the hall and into the street to call police. Oblivious to what his wife had cooked up and concerned for her safety, Faisal also went to the police, where he was arrested and charged with assault. If convicted, he faced up to 7 years behind bars.
I didn't know that she went to that. She's gonna go to that extent, go to the police and forget everything what I did for her.
That. And forget everything that he did for her. She eat well off of him, man. Bro. That camera saved him, man. That camera saved him. What an ungrateful, greedy fucking broad. That's crazy.
And just ruined my life.
In a follow-up sucker punch, Faisal says the police unwittingly helped Asma steal his things, which she had packed into these suitcases while he was being held at the station. But more importantly, Faisal's freedom was also about to be taken.
Did you ever harm Asma? Never. I really loved her.
Faisal spent 20 grand on a lawyer and trawled through hours of CCTV to find his get-out-of-jail card.
And once I saw this, I felt relieved that now the justice will be served.
New South Wales police dropped the assault charges, but never charged his estranged wife for making a false accusation, an offence which also carries a jail term of...
See, that's the shit we talking about. They never filed charges on her. She was about to send this nigga to jail for 7 years. And they found out that she was blatantly lying. How come she don't get charged? No charge. How? And it's like, yo, like you see that she lied on me. You were going to give me 7 years. You see that she lied. She's a greedy fucking broad, and you're not going to do nothing to her? And some sucker ass nigga. You know what's scary? Some dudes, because when you talk to chicks, every other nigga they had did them dirty. All other fucking 53 relationships, it was this nigga's fault. You probably talking to a chick who tried to frame somebody. But you'll never know because nothing ever happened to her. She don't got no record. She'll tell you, yeah, I left him because he was abusive. That's why Kevin Samuels used to always say, did you file charges? Is there a police report? She'd be like, well, no, I didn't want to. He says, you know. But even with police report, you got to question it.
Of up to 7 years.
Question is, why not? The answer is, because if they do, they're going to be embarrassed by what they didn't do at first instance.
Victims of crime advocate Howard Brown says it appears police failed to investigate Asma's assault claims properly and assumed Faisal was guilty from the outset.
So when you realise that someone has made a false declaration to a police officer and you can prove that she made a false declaration, you then charge her with perverting the course of justice. Police haven't done that.
Asma's statement to police is shocking.
Faisal grabbed my throat with both hands and began to squeeze tight until the point I was unable to breathe. He punched me on my left cheek and with his fist. He has started to hit me everywhere with the belt. He was so violent to me. I thought I was going to die.
You hear these bitches, bro? I don't believe shit this motherfucker says. There's no way. There's no way. And this is my thing. Some women got the fucking snot beat out of them, dog. Some women have been brutally raped and assaulted. If all y'all stick together, why would y'all even play with that shit? If there really was a sisterhood, why would y'all even fuck around with some shit like that? Because this is why we don't believe you bitches. I don't believe you. I can't believe you. I would be doing a disservice to my gender by just believing you off the rip. I gotta see this nigga hit you. And then if I do believe you, you know what my question is? What did you do? Niggas don't just come in 2024, just come home and punch a bitch in the eye. They don't do that. What happened? You know, it's known women assault men with their words. Men assault women with their fucking fists. And when you have a guy who's not into punching you in the mouth when you say some disrespectful shit, he's gonna take a lot of shit, man. He's gonna take a lot of shit. When she knows that you under no circumstance you'll ever put your hands on her, she just might take advantage of that shit. She just might. You gotta tell me, yo, man, I love you, but if you piss me off too much, I don't know what I'm gonna do to your ass. She'd be like, what? I love you, but if you piss me off too much, I don't know what I might do to your ass. One thing, the worst thing to do is to follow me. Don't follow me. And this is because of something that I got within myself, in my head. I don't like loud noises. I don't like people yelling at. That's a trigger for me. If I walk away from you and you follow me, like you remember that scene from Baby Boy? When she walked up to the nigga and she like, or you got some shit where the woman is like hitting the nigga. When I first started dating, my first girlfriend, bro, my first girlfriend ever gave me a black eye. Caught a lucky punch. You know what I'm saying? We were walking back from church. I went with this bitch to church. Walking back, me, her, like her three cousins. So we walking, and she said something she said to me. So I smacked the ass. I was like, psh. Bitch turned around and punched me in the eye. I said, oh. I looked, her three cousins was like, bro. I said, oh, nah, you niggas ain't gonna jump me, but I'm gonna get you though. I'm gonna get you. Ooh, I'm gonna get you. And I got her. You know, I had my my female friends. They was like, "Yo, you want us to jump? Or let us know." I'm like, nah, man, I got it. Don't worry about it. You know what I did? I dated one of her friends. That was the only payback I could do. Yeah. I was in the military. Was dating this chick. We broke up, and she had like I had like a radio or some shit of hers. So I drove past to give her the radio or some shit, and the bitch started hitting me, right? I think she tried to snatch the radio and walk away, and I'm like, yo, man, you think he's gonna snatch the shit? Like, so she started fucking hitting me, so I'm blocking her, and I was about to hit this bitch. But I realized, yo, you're in uniform. You're in a military uniform. There's a firehouse right across the street. And all of the firemen are out and they're looking at this shit. And I'm like, nah, this ain't gonna turn out good for me. So I let the fucking radio go. She goes walking. I says, yo, remember I could have, but I didn't. She's like, shut up. So what? I got her ass too. Yeah, I got her ass too. But now, 20 years later, I will fuck you up. No matter who's there. I don't know. I'm just a different person now, man. After the military, after corrections, I can't. I was on that shit. Nah, you know, I ain't gonna hit a woman. You don't hit a woman. But then after years of you seeing shit, you like, you know what? That bitch deserved to get knocked the fuck out. Or if not knocked the fuck out, slap really hard. and I got in trouble. I got in trouble in the military. I got in trouble. Yeah, I got in trouble. Court of Article 15. I don't know if you guys know what that is. That's like the worst paperwork you could get. That's like, instead of kicking you out, they give you this. It's like one step of getting fucking kicked out. And shit just started changing, bro. Like, I mean, that's my truth. Fuck it. It ain't as bad as these bitches. False allegations. Trying to send niggas to jail. Man, fuck that.
Case was settled out of court. In 2016, again, he pleaded guilty for 2 misdemeanor charges for assaulting a Detroit police sergeant and throwing a microphone that injured a cameraman. This was after his concert in Detroit. I posted a video about that in my playlist. The cameraman actually did go on to sue him as well. That case is still open. In 2021, he was arrested at a Chiefs game for assaulting an officer again. Somehow, some way, he got out of that. I don't know how he got out of that because it was caught on camera, but they did not charge him due to insufficient evidence. That same year, though, 2021, he was sued again for punching a bartender at a Cardi B concert. That case is also still open. Then, not to mention, in 2017, that's when Keke Palmer accused him of sexual intimidation. In 2018, he was accused of sexual assault twice by 2 different women. One of the women went on to...
Sexual intimidation? Wait. Sexual intimidation. Is that like if your meat too big or something? What the fuck is... Oh, I'm gonna fuck the shit out of this big dick. Like, what is that? What are these? Either he raped you or he didn't. Hey, what is this sexual intimidation? What the fuck is that? That's a crime? That's a charge? What is that? Got a goddamn AC on. Sexual intimidation. All right, man. Whatever, man. All right, man. Whatever. This shit is crazy. I don't feel safe around these bitches, B. I don't think you should feel safe around them. This is crazy. This the shit I was talking about right here. Where we at? Turn that up.
Want to tell me what in the thin line between love and hate is going on here? I ain't no relationship expert, no counselor, nothing like that, but if you the kind of person to beat yourself with a hammer just because you are upset with your boyfriend and you want to frame them, my guess is you the problem in the relationship. Like most people, I have been mad enough to hurt somebody else. I ain't never been mad enough to kick my own ass. Her legs and arms probably going, don't hit us, hit yourself in the head. That's where this dumbass idea came from. And you got your friend recording. Now that all right there lets me know that this probably your friend's damn idea. It's always some miserable ass friend sitting there putting stupid ideas in your head because she low-key jealous of your damn relationship. Girl, you know what you need to do? You need to beat yourself with a hammer. That way we can blame it on him and he can go to jail for it. Girl, you think that'll work? I mean, shoot, we can go take it a little further. You can set yourself on fire. He ain't gonna be able to see that coming. You don't think that's too much? Hell no. Ooh, girl, you could shoot yourself in the head. If I shoot myself in the head, we can't blame him for that. That's gonna be a suicide. Girl, why you tripping? You know I'm your girl. I got your back. I'ma shoot your ass in the head. Okay, girl, you always got my back. Whatever happened to taking revenge on your man the old-fashioned way? Breaking the windows out of his car, taking his credit card and going shopping. Maybe even do something to his house. He ain't got no car, he ain't got no money, and he stay with his mama. Well, then I apologize. You are doing the absolutely right thing. You need to pick that hammer up and beat your own ass, because you ain't got no business dating a dude that ain't got no car, no place to stay, no damn money. You ain't got no business doing. You right. Kick your own ass for that.
Let me.
Anybody?
Hello? Hello,
What's up,
Amir,
Mom?
are
How
you
you
working
doing?
now?
Yeah, I'm good. I can hear you loud and clear now. You heard me.
Okay.
Bro, Man, I told y'all, man. This shit crazy. She beating herself with a fucking hammer. I don't believe none of these chicks, bro. There's a movie, Once Upon a Time in America. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up. Right? Yo. Hold on, man. All right. So we gonna watch this real quick. All right. Once Upon a Time in America.
No, I. No, I. Please, no, no, please, no, no, please, no, no, no.
All right, so as we see, this is what you call the R, right? So as you see, it goes on, right? I didn't want to continue to play this shit, right? But this shit goes on for a minute, as you see, right? She's not enjoying this, okay? Women have been claiming men have done that to them.
I'll be right back.
Take her home. Take her home.
Now, that is what Thalia Graves accused Diddy of. And that wasn't half of what the fuck she said he did. All right? That is what a lot of the other women accused men of. That is what women have accused boyfriends doing to their kids. There's a video up there I was trying to find. I don't know if they took it down, but a guy was filming it, and he got on camera the mother of a mother telling her daughter, he had touched you, right? He touched you, right? We don't like him, right? So the little girl was like, no, he didn't touch me. She said, yes, he did. Yes, he did. So because she's upset with the guy, she's trying to get the daughter to lie on him. And the guy's like, come on, man, yo, don't do that. Because we know how serious this gets. So the fact that a woman would lie about something like that on you for money, that's a scary situation. Do you know, like, that's serious. It's like certain shit you don't play with, bro. There's it's the shit you don't joke about, you don't lie about, you don't try to get over on and shit like that. But that's what these women are doing to these guys. They're dangerous. If you got some fucking money, you're a target. This is what comes with you becoming that fucking CEO and you hiring the pretty little fucking secretary to work in your fucking office and answer your phones and go get your coffee and your dry clean. This is what you open yourself up to. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, there was a lot of CEOs when that Me Too movement came out. A lot of them didn't want to work with females. There was no coaching or mentoring anymore because they're afraid now. I've been working here 23 years. I don't need this fucking broad to lie on me about some shit like that. You know? So when you see women who talk about, yeah, he did this to me with this type of demeanor, they don't talk like that. A woman that went through something like that, she don't talk like that. She doesn't recant the story like that. I can't see her saying, yeah, well, he did this and da da da. And a lot of women that say that, they did that to them 30 years ago. Yeah, and back in fucking 91, I went over there and da da da. And that's what he did to me. That's what he did to you? A chick said he did that in the fucking club. Yeah, he did that.
To receive a $10 million settlement. She has now since refiled and is asking for $20 million for.
She spent the $10 million and now she brought it back and she wants $20 million. Did you hear that? A lot of CEOs stepped down until they got facts. Yeah. Listen to this.
For damages. Because now one of the women went on to receive a $10 million settlement. She has now since refiled and is asking for $20 million for damages.
What? What? $10 million isn't going to ease your fucking... Huh? 20 million. You don't want the 10. You want 20? The 10 ain't good enough? Oh, because you figure the house is that you're going to buy going to cost 10. So you need another 10. Huh? I'm surprised that there aren't hits being put out on these bitches. I'm really surprised that there is not a guy sitting back making a mound of cash from knocking these bitches off. Yeah, man. $1 million a hit, Pop. Before she cashed that check, take out. I got $1 million for you. knock her off, take the cash, and go and fucking catch a boat to somewhere, then catch another boat to some fucking where else, and then fucking take a plane somewhere and don't come back. I don't know. But this is crazy. She got 10 million. And I didn't know you could refile. You could refile? They say, nah, man, that 10 ain't good enough, man. Me and my lawyer, we need 20. Huh?
One of the women went on to receive a $10 million settlement. She has now since refiled and is asking for $20 million for damages. He was also accused of sexual assault twice in Las Vegas. One of those alleged victims being Dylan Gonzalez, a WNBA player who took to Twitter and it seemed like she just word vomited it out. Trey Songz is a rapist. I just had to get that off my chest. That was a few years ago, 2022. The allegations against this man is so crazy. I don't even have time to fit them all in one video. But just last year, October, Trey Songz was accused of sexual assault again at a bowling alley. One of the workers accused Trey Songz of sexually assaulting her in a bathroom of the establishment. She did report the incident to the authorities, and that case is still ongoing as well. Everything about all of this is just also crazy. I can't believe this man is still walking free today.
They don't even want you free. They want you locked up. They trying to lock niggas up. Nigga got to go to jail because you lied? Man, this is not cool.
Trigger warning, this story will be discussing essay. Dylan Gonzalez has accused Trey Songz of R-wording her at a Vegas hotel room. On New Year's Eve, she had tweeted that Trey Songz was a R-wordist and she asked for the Lord's protection. She posted a statement today thanking everyone for their love and support and sending love and support to all survivors of SA.
Marketers think they can do it all. And as a marketer myself, I know my limitation. Popular pays enable.
She also asked for everyone.
Do you remember this chick right here? This chick right here lied and said that this rapper sexually assaulted her 5-year-old son. Right? So they went and took a few lie detector tests. And he passed all of the lie detector tests. But listen to her apology.
David called me, his family called me, everybody told me David passed the test. He is not lying about, doing that if I agree with the test because I went to, and I'm a woman by my word. And my son lied. And I don't know why he lied. And I feel bad. I do feel bad. As embarrassing as this is, I feel bad that, what happened to David happened to him and everybody calling him names. I really, truly do feel bad. But all I ever just...
Yeah, whatever, bitch. Whatever. What the fuck ever, man. Whatever. Fucking liar. Come on, man. This shit gotta stop, bro.
Wannabe ass, rapper ass, wanna all this. This bitch wants some clout. You got all the clout you want now. You got the wrong clout. I don't even play like that. I got 4 daughters that love me, man. Look, everybody look, screenshot this. I know it's gonna be on live. Hey, Mike Yankee. This just in this bathroom. She gonna say, I didn't know, and he just made him say that. Like, think about it, bro. Y'all gotta think about this, man. That bitch weird for real. Weird ass. Think about this, man. Think about this, man. You might believe that weird. They ass weird. If y'all believe that, y'all weird. If somebody listen, bro. 3 nails. I ain't never been no handyman in my motherfucking life, first of all.
So her allegations against him was, where we at? Was that he took 3 screws, right? And welded them together, welded the 3 screws together and inserted them on her 5-year-old son. That was her claim. She claimed that this motherfucker put 3 screws in her damn kid.
That they came out with.
I'm gonna say something that's gonna be really crazy. Her child told her that a man named Duty Low, okay, penetrated her son anally with screws, okay? So unfortunately, because you are a rapper, okay, you got tats everywhere, you have a bald head. We're talking about a man named Duty Low, and we see an anus, or we're picturing someone being anally penetrated. So the name Duty, and they're like, oh, he must have did it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
They be trolling Booty Low, Duty Low. And I knew, like, I'm like, soon as she put that allegation up.
Screws up his anus, welded screws with a blowtorch, okay? 3 to be specific. And she's talking to her son tells her one name, and then after telling that name, she says, no, we can't have that name, we gotta say this person. She then sends you the video?
Yeah, she sent me the video.
So when she sent you the video, what did she say?
Yo. Let me see something. This bitch ain't got no search on this. Cause I actually got her shit. She don't got no search up here? Oh. Why the fuck you put it there?
Yeah, Florida. I'm from Florida, so I know.
Yeah, you gonna have your opinions, but I never have an info. Yeah.
When they see stories like this, they immediately will judge you based on how you look, how you talk, who you run. I was 5 and I was molested, okay? I'm not biased in this situation because someone who was molested by an adult would instantly say, you know what, he's guilty, you know? And so you ended up defending your name. I didn't personally think it was a proper way to do it, even though you did have your attorney present, okay? And so you sitting down during this interview, you're doing this at your own free will. No one is forcing you to sit down. You don't have no attorney present. I do want to make that, you know what I'm saying? And so I don't want to focus too much on your rap career. I want to focus on David.
Yeah,
okay.
for sure.
Do you have children?
Yep.
How
I
many?
got 4 kids, 4 daughters.
4 daughters.
Yes. 4.
Different. It's okay.
Sure.
Okay. I'm sure they watch. They're on social media. Have they seen any of the allegations?
Yeah, it messed me up. I was with my daughter chilling. She on TikTok, and something pop up, and I'm like, she like, Daddy, why they playing with you on that? And like, she like, but they understand. They not like stupid kids. Like they know they.
Where that shit came from, like, I still, still strong. So it just wasn't helping me. It wasn't helping my case. So I was strong on, having my son back and standing on what my son said. Because at the end of the day, I don't know why he said that shit. I don't know where that shit came from. Like, I still, still got to sit down and talk to him. But we talked to him for a couple hours, and I don't know. He made it up, said something like he just didn't know what to say to him pooping in his pants, so he just said whatever. So he just making shit up. So I'm gonna publicly apologize and say that, he finally took a lie detector test. It took a while. It didn't have to take so long. Like, I never was trying to ruin his career or trying to get clout or nothing. I just believed my son. I really believed him. And I just
Fake ass tears. I don't believe none of that shit. So, he went through a lot, man. These motherfuckers was really up on his social media shit, dragging this dude, right? Where we at? All right. Got some shit. Let me see. So this is a picture. It's a picture of Diddy. Right? And now she crying. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep. Now she crying. So right here, this chick right here, this female right here look like she passed the fuck out. But everybody here, even Kim K, everybody look like they having a great fucking time. You know what I'm saying? Now they try to say Jade. I mean, god damn. I know this is AI, but shit, Beyonce probably look great naked, but I ain't even gonna lie to you. Yeah, Beyonce ain't safe, man. Rihanna, got my man R. Kelly. No accusations. This one. This shit is just so now it's something I want to bring up. Imagine this. You need a job. So you find a job that you like, you think you fit it, boom, type up your resume, you hit send, they get the email, right? They check your resume, and they set up an interview. But before you go to the interview, they see fucking Instagram posts, TikToks, all kinds of shit, shit like this. You know what I'm saying? About you. Before you take the job,
Today I'm announcing.
they got motherfuckers saying, "Oh yeah, man, I worked with him back in '93. That motherfucker never came to work on time, and he used to call out a lot." You got another video, motherfucker, saying, "Yeah, man, in '95 we used to steal from this company and sell the shit back to the company." You got Tubi movies and documentaries and everybody talking shit about what a fucked up employee you are before you get to your interview. Now, time is set. You in your motherfucking suit and tie. You go in this motherfucking interview. And the motherfucker interviewing you, they watched all that shit. They watched all it. They already have a preconceived notion about you. You think that's going to affect you getting that job? It most certainly is. If you are talking to a young lady and you're thinking about making her your fucking girl, some shit, and then you see online her getting gangbanged, you see her putting false charges on niggas and all kind of shit, before you ask her to be a lady, are you gonna ask her to be a lady? Probably not. So how is it possible that it's okay for motherfuckers to make movies and put all of this shit out before you even have your trial? And you're supposed to get a free trial? I mean a fair trial? All of the jurors and the judge is already compromised. They're already compromised because they done seen about 1,700 fucking videos, pictures, posts, documentaries, and all kinds of shit about you. Let's say it wasn't a job, or a girl. Let's say you had to go to court. And before you went to court, the jurors saw all kinds of shit. Yeah, man, we used to rob niggas back in the projects and shit back in the day, and we sold crack and all that shit. Now you fucking go to court, they already saw that shit about you. It's already the seed that's been planted. The other night we watched where the lady said, "Oh, the R. Kelly case got traction after the debut of Saving R. Kelly." That's when it got legal traction. That's when it really started to hit because they saw Surviving R. Kelly and they saw this picture that was being painted of him before his trial was over, before he was even convicted. 2020 fucking Dateline and all of this shit, all of that shit should be illegal. That's, you could say, tampering with evidence. This is people's opinion. They don't even know. People lie like a motherfucker. But when you have a production such as this is Tubi, a production like this.
In the unsealing of a 3-count indictment, charging Sean Combs with racketeering conspiracy, sex trafficking, interstate.
If you were a juror and you saw this about somebody, what the hell would you be thinking?
Transportation for prostitution.
This is the type of indictment you would expect from someone in the mafia.
Now, she thought that was cool. This is something you'd see with somebody like from the mafia, right? You let mafia, they let mafia niggas go. they XYZ. But guess what? They let mobsters go. They let mobsters go. You know, they didn't fucking make Tubi movies and documentaries about these niggas.
Start making this case, in my opinion, as a takedown of a successful black man.
The freak-off sometimes lasted days at a time, involved multiple commercial sex workers.
I've spoken to about a half a dozen of these different men in the parking lot of a Costco.
Famous right now that are on these videos, Hollywood is going to just implode.
Does this compel you to put him on the stand?
I don't know that I could keep him off the stand. I think he is very eager to tell his story.
The world-famous Sean Diddy Combs is expected to be arraigned on federal charges this morning following a grand jury indictment.
Today I'm announcing the unsealing of a 3-count indictment, charging Sean Combs with racketeering conspiracy, sex trafficking, interstate transportation for prostitution.
Racketeering, sex trafficking, and interstate transportation and prostitution. 3 charges. And you got all these motherfuckers talking about, oh, this guy did this, and yeah, and he fucking shot Tupac and had Biggie killed. He killed Nipsey Hussle. All of this shit that's going on. Got a bodyguard saying, yeah, man, I'm going to tell them whatever they want to hear because my son got locked up in Africa and the only thing he did was talk about it and give me $25,000. That's what you got, a guy who said this shit, right? This dude is a gentleman by the name of Roger Barnes. This guy, he said Diddy didn't help him out enough. You know, his son went to school and his son is a good guy and all of this shit. Man, I think everybody know who killed Aaliyah. Even Dame. Yo, you know what? Being that you brought that up, I had a stream on that. Being that you brought that up, I'm sure you guys know who Dame Dash is. Well, Dame Dash is like, yo, man, if I find out that these niggas took my girl, I'm gonna tell you off the rip. I don't know what I'm gonna do. And you got Dame Dash say, he say, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Which means he gonna do something. Right? So let me pull this up for you. I'm glad you brought that up. Y'all know I got streams that I ain't fucking hold on, where we at? So Dame, listen to what Dame say. 8:39.
But you know, I just think that I think homie has to answer some questions right now. But if he doesn't, it just, you know, again, it's gonna make people ask more questions. And me as a person that knew him, you know, I'm very curious to know the stuff that they say about Aaliyah. I mean, I'm human.
See how I was able to pull that up for you real quick? Who is that? Blaster. You see how I pulled that up for you real quick? I got that shit on cue, kid, because I was going to do a show on that. Check this out, hold on.
And when I look at things, like, again, a lot of things are weird right now. So I'm reflecting a lot. So I'm thinking, I'm like, well, homie might, you know, he was salty a little bit because he was trying to get at Aaliyah and I was trying to get at her. But, and I know that there are people that benefited from her death.
Why did Amazon send me $20,000? Because I use Amazon AI.
I'm gonna show you a way to potentially make money by pairing Amazon with the power of AI without ever selling physical products. And I promise you've never heard about this before.
Why is Amazon paying me $63,000 a month? Well, I didn't make this kind of money selling yoga mats and toasters, and I damn sure wasn't talking my friends into buying vitamins and juices. I did it with a free app that's probably already on your phone, and that app is the Kindle app.
I just created some simple digital products.
So I'm reflecting a lot. So I'm thinking, I'm like, well, homie might, he was salty a little bit because he was trying to get at Aaliyah and I was trying to get at her. But, and I know that there are people that benefited from her death. But for me, when I hear these conspiracies, I'm like, how could they be that powerful that they could get a plane or someone to crash a plane? Like, then they just be, I don't want to say I'm underestimating people, but I don't give people, like, that's like, yo, that's the most illest gangster shit, some Pablo Escobar. You could actually get a plane to crash. And then, I hear a lot of rumors about me, like I sacrificed her and some dumb shit like that. All those things. It's hard to, like, I don't want to believe that, but it does make me think it through, So again, in this moment, just because there's so much gray area on a legal level, not what I'm suspecting, but like, this shit is now real. Or if it isn't real, people are gonna have to prove that it's not real. And it's a moment where I'm curious, but if any of that is true, like, I'd have to talk to a therapist because I don't know what I don't even know. I can't even like, I don't even want to go down that kind of a rabbit hole. It's just too crazy to think that me as a regular dude was in something that was just, so dark, evil, and so strong, and Paul's powerful, that shit like this could even be almost a reality. Like I'm here, like why am, so yeah, it's kind of ill, to see the things that affected your life in such a big way, for people to have different variations of what may have happened for someone that I love so much. Like, what would I do if I find out that somebody actually intentionally did that? I really don't know. But it's definitely a weird, it's like, I know that this isn't a regular circumstance, and I try to keep things in perspective. But yeah, like when a dude that really cared about someone hears any story, of course they gonna think it through, and especially like a person like myself who thinks in boss in general and in war. Yeah, I don't know.
So during the whole law firm's press conference, they revealed that Diddy allegedly drugged people, and this is including minors, with horse tranquilizers, leaving them unconscious until the next day, and often they were saying felt soreness in their private areas. What's your take on this?
When I heard that, pause, my mind was like blown. So, again, you think of things on different levels. So one level is, that shit can't be true. He couldn't be that dark. That's bananas. Pause. Like, it's just too dark. And you think, well, damn, 120 people is a lot of people. But even if 1% of that is right, it's crazy, unforgivable. And then I'm thinking, well, shit, that lawyer, he has a pretty solid history, and it would be pretty embarrassing for them to expose themselves in that way and be wrong. And then I'm looking at, they got the number while they were doing the press conference, and I'm like, yo, this is crazy. So to me, I'm like, if it's not true, then they just put a hit on him, because there's nowhere that he can be where messing with little children is tolerated on any level. It's just an unforgivable thing where we're from, regardless of what you've experienced. And, you know, then I'm thinking, okay, if he did do that, well, number one, I'm thinking what they said, from what I understood, is that 120 separate lawsuits. So that means there's gonna, like every single day, for at least 120 different days, there's gonna be a different lawsuit with different people. And I'm gonna be like, yo, this shit is gonna blow my mind. And they're gonna drag this shit out. And then they're saying they're going to release names, and now.
This is how we send gift cards and money at scale with Tremendous. It's a free platform that makes it easy for businesses to send millions.
I need to really know these names. But then I'm thinking, all right, let's say this shit is true. Number one, it's beyond pause. It's like demon pause, which is when you see demon pause, you don't even play with that person no more. It's like, what do you do? And I'm like, if that is the case, that's pure evil. That's like devil worship. And people have been putting him on a platform for 30 years straight.
So one of the other things that he brings up, right? He talks about one time he was on Drink Champs and Nori kept trying to get him to drink the Ciroc. Check this out.
True. Does that mean they were celebrating evil? Is that a form of, like, you know, unconscious devil worship? And what was really disturbing to me about that was that they said that the pattern was they put stuff in people's drinks, and then they would pass out and wake up sore. And number one, I'm like, wow, how many times have I been in an environment where someone tried to pass me a drink and I didn't take it, and now I'm like, who was trying to line me up? And I think that the pattern was they put stuff in people's drinks. Sore. How many times I drank and I didn't take it, and now I'm like, who was trying to line me up? And I think, pause, that it's justified and warranted to reflect, because I was around these people and I didn't know they played those games. And it's another level of gangster. So again, I ain't got no problem with people being gay, but if you're pretending you're gay and you're a gangster, that's gay gangster. And you could get robbed of your money, but you also could get robbed of your manhood, and that's a whole nother level of disrespect. And, you know, I'm thinking, I'm like, so I'm remembering when I was on Drink Champs, and then again, I have to think this, so Nori, don't think I'm beefing with you, but I just have to reflect. And I was on Drink Champs, and Nori was so adamant about me drinking Ciroc.
No, I can't do that no more.
That was yours, man.
It's over, because...
No.
Not the interview. Come on, Dane.
So this is their version. I actually pulled up the actual Drink Champs episode that he's referencing, 2:11:44. All right.
He's quitting. He's quitting. No. He's quitting.
Give him dust. let's go then, and then give me a vodka.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
All right, you do a shot of Ciroc, I do a shot of. Let's go. Let's do that.
You gotta come on. Puff Daddy's your
I'm gonna
friend.
do it anyway. I'm saying I'm gonna do it when I'm finished.
Right.
Yeah, nah. I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm never saying I'm not doing it. It's a matter of when I'm doing it.
This nigga's really on his drinking shit, right?
Is this Drink Champs? You said I challenged you all around the world, and it was a draw. So we have unfinished business, right?
So you want to clear it right now? I ain't ready for you.
Okay, you heard that? I heard enough.
I'm not ready for you. Because I know how brutal it is.
You said kept it 100.
I kept it 100.
From Drink Champs is not ready for me.
I'm not ready because I know how you take it there.
I like that you said
it.
it.
You take it there. And you
So let me
be
take a
having
shot
indoor
now.
pools. Now take a shot of Ciroc. And then I'm in with you. Can you pour me a shot too, Dan?
But why you gotta put the ice in the shot?
Because you gotta be sophisticated.
All right, you're gonna have ice cubes. I don't know.
Who puts an ice cube in a shot?
You're gonna have to do a shot with ice cubes.
Yes, you gotta do a fucking shot with ice cubes.
Big shout out to
this
Puff,
is good
man.
shit. No, you gotta give me a little more than that. Oh no, that's good. That's good. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I didn't look at it. Sorry, Dane. Please forgive me. Forgive me, Dane. All right, and you gonna take a shot? You gonna take a shot, Ciroc?
Go ahead, pour it.
Oh, you want me to pour you? He's a gangster. When a nigga tell you he want him to pour you a shot, that's some gangster.
I just poured yours, right?
All right, well, we even. Look. You gonna take mine? Oh,
Spike.
look at that.
Spike tight.
Let's do it. Eye to eye. I told you.
What do you mean? Why do you think it's not?
I don't know why I keep doing this show. It's not proper. I don't know. I went to Runyon Canyon today, and I was like, why did I do this? Like, what did I accomplish?
Can I take the ice cubes up?
That's not gangster.
I never took a shot with ice cubes.
But you're in my world now. That's
All right.
not gangster. You got to do the whole thing.
It's a different technique.
Do the whole thing. Come on. Invented that technique from Harlem. The slurping noise. I heard it.
Come on, man.
Let's make some noise. Dame Dash in there. So Dame Dash, man.
You finished?
Nah, we ain't finished, nigga.
Good.
You did everything in the world.
You want to do another shot?
A dusk. I'm gonna be honest. City Boy D gonna take a shot. Come on,
No. You want to take a shot?
Yeah. Stop, Dan.
All right.
Dan, stop.
All right.
Stop.
You asked me a lot
won.
of questions.
You won.
You asked a lot of questions.
I know. We're gonna keep it going.
You did ask a lot of questions.
And you want me to keep it going, all right?
No, it's cool.
It's cool? I'm gonna ask like 2 more.
Then you have to take a shot.
I'm gonna take a shot of Ciroc because I'm not a whiskey guy, but
I like that shit. I'll take a shot.
All right, that's cool.
all right, then my partner gonna take a shot. That's a fact.
I'll take a
Let
shot.
me
I'll
ask
just take a shot
you a
'cause I
question.
like it.
How dope is it that like we all have the ones that do have our own liquor?
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like not to be taken for granted. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like it's a beautiful
I
thing.
support rapper liquor.
What do you think? It was kind of pushy about it. I think it was more so about control of the show than it was trying to drug the nigga.
How about this? We'll finish it with a shot of some.
Can you show Elliot Wilson for me? Well, let's
we
take
done?
a shot of vodka.
If we done?
Let's take a shot of vodka, Dan.
Are we done though?
Vodka for
Well, I mean, I don't know if
We're
it's
not done.
needed,
I'll
but
do another one.
You gotta do a shot of vodka. Come on,
At
please.
the end, we're not done.
I fucked with you the whole night.
Then
You
finish
haven't
it.
won.
I said when we finish, we're not done.
Yo, Tito, help me. Come on.
He's quitting.
I'm with you. I'm in with you. Can you pour me a shot too, Dan?
But why you gotta put the ice in the shot?
Because you gotta be
I don't know.
sophisticated.
All right, you're gonna have ice cubes. I don't know. You're gonna have to do a shot with ice cubes.
Yes, you gotta do a fucking shot with ice cubes.
Big shout out to
This
Puff,
is good
man.
shit. Oh, no, that's good. That's good. I'm sorry. All right, and you gonna take a shot? You gonna take a shot, Ciroc?
Go ahead, pour it.
Oh, you want me to pour you? He's a gangster. When a nigga tell you he want him to pour you a shot, that's some gangster.
I just poured yours, right?
All right, well, we even. Look. You gonna take mine? Oh, look at that. I'm in. Let's do it. Eye to eye. I told you.
What do you mean? Why do you think it's not?
don't know why I keep doing this show. It's not proper. I don't know. I went to Runyon Canyon today, and I was like, why did I do this? Like, what did I accomplish?
Can I take the ice cubes out? I never took a shot with ice cubes.
But you're in my world now. That's not gangster. You got to do the whole thing.
Because what's crazy to me is if his hustle is putting stuff in people's drink, he made a liquor.
Come on in. Welcome to Mastermind. Hey, it's Dean Graziosi, and if you're a business owner or...
I mean, that's the illest shit in the world, that everybody was partying and you don't know what was in that drink. And if he was, undercover gay, because I didn't know it, and obviously if he was knocking men out and they were waking up violated, he's making somebody gay that doesn't want to be gay. So I'm like, what was in them drinks? And then I'm starting to think like, damn, when did hip hop start to lose its masculinity? When did dudes, and again, no disrespect to nobody, but like tough niggas started wearing dresses and pocketbooks, like,
yeah.
Maybe that could be the reason. And I'm just thinking it through. Like maybe that could be the reason why hip hop took a turn for the feminine, because that shit, if homie was really putting shit in people's drinks and he's making the liquor, and again, I don't know, and I'm not even saying it to be funny, but they saying, homie was putting shit in motherfuckers' baby oil. So how could you trust that person to serve you drinks at such a big scale? So I'm remembering Nori so adamant about me taking a shot of Ciroc, and I'm like, nah. And I brought my own. And now y'all can understand why I always want to make my own. So I brought my own liquor. You know what I'm saying? I was taking shots of my own. And then what happened, I made him take shots of Ciroc, and then he ended up getting too drunk, talking about take your shirt off and all this type shit.
What?
It's on tape. So it ain't, like, you just naturally start to think of things. And then I was thinking, there was this one time that when my daughter was 16, Jay had a show, and my daughter wanted to go. So I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna deprive my daughter. So I hollered at Jay, sent the kite, and told him I wanted to go to his show with my daughter, and they accommodated me to the fullest. People were really surprised to see me there, took pictures with everybody. But, and again, Emery's my brother, so I would hate to think that he was fucking around like that, pause. But he kept passing me somebody. That was the first time I had tasted that Douce, and I got ridiculously drunk to the extent, and my daughter and I were talking about this the other day, that I was like, yo, I don't get this drunk. Why am I so drunk?
Nah, I think he's in his feelings. He's coming up with different scenarios. Different liquors fuck with you different ways, bro. You know what I'm saying? He mentioned that the baby oil shit, right? The baby oil shit, just to clarify that shit again. Motherfuckers act like he was squirting that shit on them, and then they all just like, oh, and they got weak and shit. No, you didn't get fucking weak from the baby oil or whatever was in it. So they say that he was putting GHB in it, right? Well, GHB, this fucking, where's my shit at? This, yeah. So this document here is from ONDCP, Drug Policy Information Clearinghouse fact sheet, right? GHB, gamma hydroxybutyrate, right? If you look right here, consumption of less than 1 gram of GHB acts as a relaxant, causing a loss of muscle tone, reduce in inhibitions, right? That's 1 That's 1 gram, right? Now, consumption of 1 gram to 2 grams. So if you take 2 grams of this shit, it causes a strong feeling of relaxation and slows the heart rate and respiration, right? At this dosage level, GHB also interferes with blood circulation, motor coordination, balance, right? Now, if you go from stronger doses, if you go 2 to 4 grams of this shit, right, it is pronounced interference with motor and speech. Coma-like sleep may be induced, requiring intubation to wake the user, right? When mixed with alcohol, the depressant effects of GHB are enhanced. This can lead to respiratory depression, unconsciousness, coma, and overdose, right? This shit can only be administered it can only be administered orally. It like you can't just squirt it on you. It's not like Raid. Remember the old Raid commercials and shit? Niggas just like Raid, and then they fucking fought. No, it's not like that. And these bitches is like, oh, he squirted it in. I just got weak. It's in your head, bitch. You can get up. You can move. All right. It's not like that. Now, the questionable part is the bottles. So when you have a 750 milliliter bottle of champagne, right, or whatever, and you put this shit in it, you can own if this is a 2 ounce millimeter right here, milliliter. Milliliters to grams, and grams to milliliters are the same, right? Now this right here is the fucking 2 milliliter right here, right? So when you look at that and you look at a 750 milliliter of champagne, you got to say to yourself, do I got the champagne? Ah, yeah. You got to say to yourself, where's it at? All right, 2 milliliters, and you got your bottle of champagne. This little milliliter has to be able to go inside of here. And that is only 2 grams, right? So this one bottle, the only way a person, these effects would really fuck with a person is if they consume the whole bottle. Now, how many people are on a bottle of champagne? About what? 2, 3, maybe even 4 people a bottle. So the question is, how many milliliters do you got to put in each bottle for that shit to be effective, right? Because if you put too much of this shit, half of a gram or half of a milliliter too much, you could kill a nigga, right? And don't forget, motherfuckers are making this shit. They don't have gloves on, none of that shit. So it's not what is that shit? Transmutable or whatever the fuck it's called. Right? Look at this motherfucker here. So they're on a party, they go to a party bus. And they're on a party bus. This guy's making the shit.
So how many milliliters?
No gloves.
EVE Online is a...
Is that? Are you still there?
That's 10. So this has to be 50 in total.
How much is this 50 milliliter bottle going to go for?
50 euros. So
50
it's
euros.
about €1 per milliliter.
That's incredibly cheap.
Yeah, absolutely.
So is that one of the appeals of this drug?
Yeah, absolutely. Most people I sell to are pretty heavy users.
Okay.
And they'll fucking use it in church, anywhere.
So they're using it every day, they're addicted?
Yeah, absolutely.
How aware are you of the dangers of GHB?
Pretty aware. I've seen a lot of people gone to shits who were using it.
Do you know people who've died from it?
Yeah, maybe around 5, 6 people I know have died from it, from overdosing on it, on the party.
All right, so I do recall, and I can't find the video, but I do recall a dude saying that they were at a party, and he said, "Yo, Those bottles over there are for the bitches. Don't touch those bottles. These bottles are for us. So my question is, when you go to a party, right? And people are like, yeah, go over there, get the bottle. Like you don't see, like, maybe not the music and the people, maybe they don't really observe that the dudes are getting the bottles from over there and all the chicks are getting bottles from over there. Maybe she didn't do it. But my thing is, I mean, you got to be real careful with how you mix this shit. There's a guy who these broads drugged him and robbed him. Right? So they drugged him and robbed him, and they gave him a shot of some tequila or some shit. And the nigga was like this in the hospital.
Because there's no need, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't impressed because my building is so secure. You know, you can't get in, can't get on the elevator, you can't get in the building, you can't do nothing at my building. So I'm like, y'all can just ride me to the building and call an Uber from there. At least I'll be in my parking garage where I can goddamn go on upstairs, go to home. So we jump in the whip. So they like, take a shot. I'm like, nah, I don't want no more liquor. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm toasted. So it's a gas station on a corner. So I stop at the gas station and grab me a water and a Slim Jim. So, and a Sprite. I always do this. I always have a Sprite for the morning because I be feeling mad sick and I don't like ginger ale. So I got stop at the store. So I go in the store, I get that, boom, I get back in the car. So they like, how far is the house from here? So I'm like, it's like 3 minutes up the street. They're like, all right, bet. They're like, well, it's only a little bit left for liquor. We got to take this last shot. We might not even see you no more, but we appreciate the hospitality and, you know, making sure.
Bitch said, we might not even see you no more.
We good, So I'm like, all right, whatever. Take the drink. I drive home. I made it to my house. It's the last thing I remember, y'all. I woke up at, I think, like 12:30 this afternoon. These girls done took both my Cubans. It's like $60K. Took 4 of my gold diamond rings, my pistol, and a couple thousand out of my pocket. I don't even remember what the fuck happened, yo. But now, I came to the hospital, and they're giving me IVs and all type of stuff to flush out my system from the drugs that was inside of me. I threw up a lot. I guess whatever it was eating the lining of my stomach, so a lot of blood came up with the throw up. Definitely doodle boy, definitely diarrhea, and just a real bad headache. So I say that to say I would never in a million years would have thought that would have happened to me, for real, like never. And the drug that they gave me, if they would have gave me too much of it, I would have OD'd on it. You know what I'm saying? I could have OD'd. And these girls are stupid. Just dumb because they stupid ass actually use their debit card in my club. They use their debit card in the club, so I have the transaction. And I'm able to pull your name and everything from the bank, all your information. Then y'all call the Uber to my club. We got you on surveillance getting out of the Uber, so I get the license plate from the car. Y'all also took an Uber from where we was at. They got cameras. So the detectives, the police got to get that information because I can't get that. But from my restaurant, I got you, bro. Like, and I say that to say, like, I really don't care what happens to y'all, but I know one thing. Y'all ass going to jail. Y'all niggas could have took me away from my motherfucking kids.
So this guy, all of those symptoms that he described, all those symptoms he described, those are the symptoms that are actually listed here. GHB, dissociative drug, extremely potent. Just a small amount can result in drowsiness, dizziness, blackouts, which he said he fucking passed out, memory loss. He said he don't remember nothing. Coma or death, man. All right. Now, in this article, you see where they said that, yeah, he spiked that shit. Right here. News One plaintiff identified as Jane Doe in the docs alleges the baby oil found in Combs' house was laced with whatever that word is, or GHB, which is often referred to as a date rape drug. So they're saying that it's in the motherfucking what's that shit called? The baby oil. Right? Now they gotta test it, they gotta find it out, they got all this shit. Me personally, I don't believe it. You know why? Reason being, they got a thing with this girl, Young Miami, where they claim that Diddy called her and said, "Yo, we had some party shit. Bring it, the Tusi or whatever." And she went and she got the Tusi and she brung it to him for the party. So that, to me, that's like, you know what? He don't really keep a lot like that on hand like that. And the charges, he's not charged with any type of drug, no drug offenses. It was just the racketeering, the sex trafficking, and transporting people for prostitution. And he said shit about guns. And he said shit about drugs. You know what I'm saying? So if a dude is being charged with those crimes, he turns his passport in. He turned in his and his family members' passports. Offered 50 mil. GPS locator on this person. A sign in sheet or whatever for people that came to see him. No female contact other than the mother of his children. And just access to his New York and Florida home. Can't let him rock for 50 mil. Oh, he could reach out to the witnesses. Well, they're reaching out to the fucking jurors and the judges by putting all of this shit out on these TVs and all that shit. The kids, I need to see the proof about the kids. They got proof about the kids, man. I don't got no more to say. But as for the adults, I feel like you know what you're going there for. It's well known what goes on when you go to a Diddy party. People love this nigga's parties. You know, the fact that they had that chick, it was a chick, she made a statement about she been to a Diddy party, she ain't seen no wild shit. And they like, nah, you gotta, you can't say that. They made her like recant it. So where that shit at? Right here. Oh no, right here. So if you got people saying, "Yo, man, I went there, I ain't see no shit, man, ain't nothing going on," you know, I was fine. Right? Let me see.
Think scaling your AI pilots is hard? Think again.
Get this started.
Kyle, Jackie.
Or excitable? Yeah, she is. Okay.
Film it and put it out there as evidence for her own undoing.
It does seem very stupid. I didn't know, but my friend was telling me that
dead hearing about this.
Don't you find that amazing that they're actually not
Well,
just
is it true?
listening to your voice, but it is constantly like to
DNA say.
Oh, Jandaland.
Yeah, buying gifts for parents is hard, but when you're
in a way to say, oh gosh, here we go, you know, something like that.
Some of the things that I just don't believe, like, because us Aboriginals, we all.
No shit.
Your message out. And
That's like.
noise.
The arm on the.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, shit.
Oh my God, you.
There we go. My bad. That was the wrong one.
It was so horrible. And what was the Playboy Mansion like as a house? Like, because we did hear it was very run down and not.
I remember just going to like one.
There we go.
I'm sure there are victims out there, and I'm hearing their stories, and I have complete empathy for them.
I'm sure there's victims out there. I'm hearing stories, and I have complete empathy.
For me, I had a different perspective on it. I do, so I enjoyed my time while living at the mansion, and who you saw is what you got. Like, I was just a fun, wild, young, dumb blonde. and I own it. Like, nothing ever bad happened to me. I'm not saying that nothing bad happened to anybody else.
Yeah.
But I'm saying that nothing bad happened to me.
And you would go to P. Diddy's parties as well back in the day, right?
I remember just going to like one or two, but like, again, like, I had a great time in my youth. Like, I don't really see anything, like, I never saw anything really bad happening around me.
Yeah.
Sex is sex, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying that, something bad didn't happen. I'm saying that, nothing bad ever happened to me.
And that you never saw anything out of the ordinary that you wouldn't usually see at a big Hollywood party,
Yeah.
It's sexualized in a way.
You're going to the play.
All right, so that's what she said, right? I went. It was cool. I had a great time. I didn't hear anything. I didn't see anything. So here, see if we can get this started.
What she said, because for this interview,
Yeah.
and
Sam, because your husband
No.
or her dad's British?
not really, no, actually, no, not at all.
So she never went, hello, governor, what's
No,
going on there
never.
then, eh?
No, she did not.
Oh.
Hey, when we were in LA last week, Kendra Wilkinson dropped in,
Yeah.
and she was talking about her life since Playboy and also her time at the Playboy Mansion. And since that, the interview seriously went viral, and people have been piling on Kendra for this interview.
Well, what did she do wrong?
They say because she was talking about the Diddy parties.
Yeah.
And they believe that she disregarded Diddy's victims by saying she never saw anything. But they've kind of confused what she said, because she...
They didn't confuse what she said. They ain't confused what she said. The fact that she ain't harp on it and say, she didn't say horrible things. Because she said, I'm not saying that there's victims. I acknowledge there's victims. I have empathy for the victims. But when I went, I was good. That's what she said. But the fucking sisterhood is upset. They're like, no, you're because what she said doesn't fit the narrative. If you got stars that say, yo, man, that shit was a little wild, but it wasn't like, it wasn't getting fucking gang raped and no shit like that. Everybody was drinking, everybody was doing drugs, it was just like a wild fucking frat party. They don't want to hear that. They want to hear girls were getting drugged by their feet, unconscious, and niggas was running a train on them and then fucking throwing them in the grass. That's what they want to hear. You know what I'm saying? Which is fucked up. Man, this nigga's parties was crazy. Damn. this shit started with fucking Cassie monkey ass, man. Now they trying to bring Jay-Z into it. They're trying to say, what's his name? The fucking rapo, this guy. It's like they don't want to, it's like they don't want to see men in power or anything. Y'all remember that book I showed you?
Life's full of choices.
What's that? That's Marv King?
Niggas feeling marvelous.
You gotta get the shoes though. Y'all know what it is.
Damn.
I see you, King. I see you, King. Below that.
Damn. I'm on the Breno. Yeah, sure am.
Gotta make sure the fit is right. You know what I'm saying, Ruggs? We gotta make sure the fit is right. You know?
Where the ratchets at, man? I know the ratchets are around.
Yeah, we're about to do it.
Get the mag.
I see that logo. I see that logo. I see that logo.
After 5 days, like after 5, we're going to after party for 5. That's a heavy drip, bro. That's what I'm talking about. We ain't going nowhere. I see you, Tom. What up?
This is not for Gazy, but my next will change.
Fuck that, more chapters too. Fuck 2020, y'all. And it's different than when it was 2016. You know, the game has been elevated. As we can tell, there's no expense being spared. We had a black billionaires lunch. You understand? Right. And we here together, and we're gonna keep staying together. We getting tighter. You know what I'm saying? And united we stand. And ain't nothing else to us. Black excellence. Right here.
So, you know, this shit is cool. This shit would be so dope without the fucking gay shit, man. They just got crazy with this shit. Yeah, I wouldn't have any of them motherfuckers come to my house, man. I wouldn't have any of them motherfuckers. I'd be the most antisocial nigga now. Nah, it'll just be my fucking family. You know, I drugged, raped 13-year-old girl. Now, there was something that I saw. Ah, fuck. It's just bothers me. Because it was something that I saw. Yeah, I didn't like it. I didn't like that. What I saw. Let me try to pull it up for you real quick. So there was a girl. Was at the VMAs. And he asked her, was she going to the after party? Yeah, I think this. Let me see if this is it. Yeah, this right here. God damn. All right, yo, tell me what y'all think of this, man. Oh, yeah. After party. So this is the girl in question. Coming to the after party tonight?
Yeah!
Good, you're doing so good.
I just want to say,
Coming to the after party
Oh my goodness. We should have picked.
Oh, shit, my nigga. That look crazy, did he? Now, I know all about painting a picture to look a certain way. Niggas could clip some shit up. They used to do it all the time. You know, even at my old job, they would take a snapshot of you. I remember they said I choked an inmate. I didn't choke this nigga. So I'm sitting there with my lawyer, and we're in this office, and it's this Asian lady who's, I guess, an investigator or whatever. And she's got the fucking little fucking remote, and it's a big ass fucking screen in this office. So I'm looking at the screen, and she must have played this shit about 6 times. So my lawyer was like, yo, if you can show us him choking somebody. You could have whatever you want. We don't see it. You know what this bitch did? You know how you still frames shits? Like instead of the shit playing out, it'll be like the bitch let the shit tick, 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 tick until she saw my arm around the dude like this. And she said, there it is. And I'm like, what happened was he was running through a doorway to get to another inmate. It was a brawl in the fucking staircase. So he's running through, he came downstairs, he's running through to go and get at one of these niggas over here. So if it's a doorway, I can't like go like this and grab him, because at this point I'm grabbing everybody around the waist because, you know, I was hot. They saying that I'm aggressive and blah, 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 blah. So I can't go like that because the frame is there. So I had to go over and come across his body like this, like a seatbelt, to do the little seatbelt shit. And she stopped it, right? My arm was around him, but his momentum is still going forward. So as he goes forward, my arm comes up to like here. But then I bring it down. She said that was a choke. She said, if I want, I could take it to trial. Take it to trial, man. It's fucking if they want to terminate you, they can terminate you. All them years you done did it, ain't no pension, ain't no nothing. So I'm like, yo, man, my lawyer was like, yo, you could take it to trial. It'll probably go be like 2 years by the time they get to it, but I think we could beat it. I was like, nah, bro. Cause I can't fucking be on pins and needles for the next 2 years worried about this shit. But the way she stopped it on that frame, they could make anything look like anything just by starting it and stopping it at a certain point, right? So we don't know what exactly was said prior or after that, because they cut it off, right? But this looks crazy.
Coming to the after party alone? Yeah! Good, you're doing.
Now, the only thing I can say is he said you coming to the after party tomorrow, right? The girl said that that it happened after the VMAs. But if it happened after the VMAs, why is he saying you coming to the after party tomorrow? The VMAs was that fucking day. So it's inconsistency, you know what I'm saying? But this shit looks fucking wild, and it fits the narrative. That's what they're looking for. Everything to fit the fucking narrative.
So good.
I just want to say,
Coming to the after party alone?
Oh my goodness. We should have picked up on the fact that Diddy was out.
Now, we don't know what he said after that, because they cut it off. He could have said, ha 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 ha, maybe when you get older, or we don't know. They're cutting, clipping, and pasting to fit the narrative. And that could be what's going on here, because that girl damn sure said, yo, I know there's, that there's victims. I empathize with them, but when I went, I never seen anything. And they made her, and they bullied her to like change the story.
Out here diddling people a long time ago, especially when he asked this 13-year-old girl if she was coming to the after party. I mean, it seems like for years Diddy was dropping clues, but we weren't on our Kojak, and we were out here missing all the clues. I gotta tell you, if Telly Savalas was still alive, Telly Savalas would be very disappointed with us. Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to The Source, your source for celebrity lawsuits on Diddy, including one lawsuit which alleges that Diddy essayed a 13-year-old kid. Diddy's stepson Quincy and some of the other little diddlers posted a statement of unwavering, uncompromising, unconditional support for their daddy Diddy online. In a statement which was posted on Instagram and directed directly to Diddy, Quincy wrote, "The past month has devastated our family. Many have judged both him and us based on accusations, conspiracy theories, and false narratives that have spiraled into absurdity on social media. We stand united, supporting you every step of the way. We hold on to the truth, knowing it will prevail and nothing will break the strength of our family. We miss you and love you, Dad." Now, after Quincy dropped that post, a whole bunch of people came in the comment section, and one person was like, "Your dad beating up a chick on camera ain't a conspiracy theory." And then somebody else added, "Quincy, that ain't even your daddy, please." And then after that, somebody else came through and said, "Men see their dad smack and beat a woman on video, and they still stand 10 toes down."
Shut up, niggas. Shut up. Cause y'all will see somebody rob a motherfucker, shoot a motherfucker, and you won't tell. You'll know somebody took somebody grandbaby, and you won't tell. You niggas will be shooting at each other in the park. You know who's shooting, and this nigga shoots a fucking 13-year-old girl on the stoop. Everybody crying. You niggas won't say nothing. Yeah, he's supposed to hold his fucking father down, man. What you think this is? Damn. Man, they might have this nigga, bro.
After that, somebody else was like, "It's giving brainwashed and denial." Then somebody else said, "That's his kids. What do you want them to do? Turn on their dad over some rumors that don't have any proof besides word of mouth? Where's the evidence? Nobody's gonna do that to their parents." And then, last but not least, somebody else came through and was like, "Whoo, baby, he just might lose his ish if it comes out that his daddy killed his mama and tried to kill his real daddy." Oh my goodness, y'all are savages, straight savages. I mean, when y'all be leaving these comments, y'all are ruthless. Anyhow, I think that we need to give Quincy a little grace, because Quincy is never ever gonna see his daddy Diddy the same way that you and me see his daddy Diddy. Why? Because that man changed his diapers, and parents much differently than the world views our parents. For example, you view your mother much differently than your father views your mother. I mean, for real, just think about it. You're sitting over there looking at your mother and you're like, "Oh my goodness, I just love this woman. She's so pure. She's like lollipops and rainbows. She gave me everything that I needed. I just love her." Meanwhile, your father's sitting over there in a lazy boy recliner looking at your mother thinking, "Oh my goodness, I just love this woman because she got that good coochie." I mean, you might not want to think about it, but it's true. And I know somebody's gonna come in the comment section like, "Why, Source? Why? Why did you put that image in my head? I don't want to think about my mama like that." I know, and I'm sorry, but I just used that example to go to show you and to illustrate the fact that Quincy is never, ever, ever, never gonna see Diddy the same way that you and me see Diddy. I mean, real talk. Quincy's never ever gonna look at Diddy and see Diddy as the dude who loves pornography and also thinks that he's slinging a D over there better than the professionals.
I had sex for the first time when I was 12. I used to watch this thing called Midnight Blue. It's like this porn channel here in New York. So the first time I had sex, I wasn't scared. I remember it felt so good to me. I really was impressed by the way I was stroking this young lady. And I remember she had like the best pussy in the world even to this day. You know what I'm saying?
Yo. Oh my God, man. man, you can't say this shit, bro. Some shit you gotta keep to yourself, man. Damn. But he ain't lying though, man. The first time you get some pussy is the best thing in the world, man. What's wrong about that? Nothing. Is he telling a lie, something that other men don't agree with? He's not. He's not saying something that's false. I can't believe this nigga said that shit. Oh man, look at his face. Wow, why they had to zoom in on this nigga face like that, man?
Scared. It felt so good to me. I really was impressed by the way I was stroking this young lady. And I remember she had like the best pussy in the world even to this day. You know what I'm saying? But I just remember how impressed I was because I used to watch Midnight Blue and how I felt like I was just as good as the porn stars I saw like in Midnight Blue.
Oh, brother, this dude is so full of himself that it's ridiculous. Anyhow, before I move on to our next story, let me share this one last thing about Diddy with you. Last night, I was in here and I was going through the comment section and I came across this message that had me cracking up. Hold on, let me share it with you. It says, hashtag the source. Did you call Puff the diddler first? No, Diddy. Yo, I sat back and I thought about it and I was like, oh snap, we were the first channel to call Diddy the diddler. When we made that video about Freddie P, they got like 806,000 views. Wow, and now you got everybody and their mother, including Nancy Grace and Pierce Morgan, out here calling this dude the diddler. Listen, we can pack it up. Our work is done here because we together over here on the Source channel, meaning me and you, may have just changed the course of history. Listen, let me know in the comments below. Were we in fact the first? Let me know in the comments and why.
When it comes to getting to market in a more quick manner, Popular Pace helps us move quickly and efficiently.
The other day, Finesse 2 Times went on that show, 20 vs. 1. You know that dating show where like 20 people try to date one person? But while he was there, one of the 20 people on the line ended up being a dude. Well, you know what happened next. First, they ended up exchanging words. And then after that, Finesse 2 Times and the contestant got into an altercation. Watch this.
Yeah, you said he looked like he was born in 1990 something. Yeah, you said that, remember?
Nigga, we said your fit was weak, you remember? Nigga, your shit not even hard.
Alright. See, Pop.
Alright.
Not the birth.
That's right. Big boy. Big boy.
No. Not the birth.
That's right. Big boy.
And get no ass out of here.
Finesse 2 times a hoe on my mama. He got a grown man come sneak me from the back. Them niggas 30-year-old nigga, 25-year-old nigga, 18 years old, and I'll put them niggas, they had to jump me, come from behind, hit me, my mama, and they up.
Now, after people saw that altercation, a whole bunch of people came in the comments, and one person
Oh my God. Well, I think it just bothers me because that's like the only shit we got, man. What else do we have? So what do you guys think as far as this Abercrombie and Fitch guy? Yeah, Abercrombie and Fitch too. Should have known. These motherfuckers out there always got naked dudes up there looking at shit. Right? So this guy here, hold on. One more shit on the Diddy. This guy allegedly has tapes with some shit with minors on it. All right. This is what he says. So I don't know. Whoever this guy is here.
You know what I'm saying? Everything happened just like he wanted to. What I hold Gene accounted for, because Gene sat there and got 30,000 was offered to him to kill him. Why didn't he? He's a cop. Gene is an ex-correction officer, ex-cop, whatever he is, but he's in law enforcement somewhere. Why did he tell the mother that they was gonna kill me? That's what I hold him accounted for. He sit on TV there smiling. Oh, Puff offered me 30,000 to kill. You cool saying that? That's cool saying it?
I mean, I guess he's okay with it.
Okay, there you go. Now we know why he fired, and now we know why he ain't a correction officer or police no more. Because he'll live.
So he says allegedly Gene is coming out saying shit because Puff fired him. Remember when I said everybody who's saying shit and bringing shit to this dude? Yeah, it is. Yep, damn sure is. But remember we said everybody that got something against this dude, they have a motive. They got, like a vendetta against him. Like the guy with his fucking kid, his fucking kid is in Africa doing time because he, like, that was the dumbest fucking thing in the world, man. These two idiots go over to Africa. They first get they stop at Switzerland, and then they have some barrels mailed to Africa. And they on a customs thing, they said it was furniture parts. And then they got a silencer and they go over there. Then they start asking everybody, yo, you know where this guy at? You know this guy at? You know him? So yeah, people in the town know this motherfucker, so they told him. So now he like, yo, you got 2 Americans over here looking for you in Africa. They went over there because the dude used to mess with a girl. And this dude from Africa, I guess she went with this guy instead. So they go to Africa to go kill a guy. Dude mad at Diddy because the nigga's still doing time in Africa. Man, what the fuck? Yeah, this guy here, he said he got to take he got a flash drive or some shit.
By the rule of the streets or the rule of his job.
Okay, so I have a question. So if the FBI so I don't understand, if the FBI were to show up and want copies or want to take the flash drives, like have you made copies of them?
No. Nope.
Are you gonna hand
they
them
show
over?
up? If I see alphabet jackets coming on my lawn, they can have whatever they want to have. As long as they ain't taking me. They can have whatever they want. I got a 100-inch TV. They want that, they can take that right with them. But no.
Because I mean, yeah, I see them definitely. Look, I don't see Todd not telling them where he got this from.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't see Todd saying, I'm a journalist. I'm not going to tell you who my source is, because, so far he hasn't.
Right.
He keeps mentioning 2 people that are in the entertainment industry, which, let's face it, that's accurate. Right. That's you and it's Wade.
Right.
Now, of course, Wade just said, hey, meet this guy. He didn't, that was it. As far as, I mean, I know he had a copy of the your original, the memoir, but so Todd has said that, but I'm pretty sure that if the FBI reaches out to him, he's going to immediately say, hey, listen, the guy's name is Courtney Burgess. Here's who he is. So I'm thinking that they're probably going to come. I think the problem is that, well, one, you've looked at the videos, not good. I know you're saying, hey, I didn't know that this was on there. The other thing is that, to me, I would contact the authorities, because you're essentially in possession of 1, child, 2, evidence. And this is evidence in the case. And I know you're saying it's snitching, but this guy's done. He's going down. And you've got, you've got discs that prove that he is a predator, and he's having sex with underage, with children. It's child. So that's a definite nail in his coffin. I mean, I'm kind of assuming they probably already have tapes like that.
Right. And they got people, the people who did it still alive. They need to march themselves down there and say, because then it's not snitching. It's about they was
Right.
kids. They are victims. They're not anticipators. You understand? Usher
yeah.
not gonna be Usher tomorrow. He go down there and say what happened. He gonna be a bigger Usher because he gonna stop what was going on. Like me, I want to I want him stopped in his tracks if he was something he had to do with Tupac killing. Because it ain't just from Tupac. It's Tupac. It's Gaddafi. You understand? That was his god brother got killed. Then I got shot in East Orange. You understand? 6 times at East Orange on Mon Avenue.
You got shot?
Yes. Yeah. All of my arm, my hand. So it's bigger than that. It ain't.
How did that happen?
Behind that.
Behind what?
Behind the Tupac and the Biggie situation.
Okay.
You understand? Because I was up in the label next to Lil Kim.
It's not what you know, it's what you can prove.
It will be back up, whether I be sure like it or not. You understand? And
people are trying to sell them right now for how much?
4,000. Some going for 5,000. Some going for $50. It's all on eBay. And the funniest thing, Amazon was still selling the same book with the cover. I don't know what's in it after they took it down to cease and desist.
I guess my question is that you at some point don't you think that the FBI is going to want to take a look at the flash drives that you have?
I think they already know because it ain't hard to Google what the name is and it link back to who I am for years. You understand? I know it's against the law for child on videos. I didn't put it on there.
Right.
You understand? I know it's against the law for a lot of things. But have I broken a law? No. I haven't broken any law. Did Ty lie to the viewers? No, Ty didn't lie to the viewers. Ty didn't know. Wade didn't know. I didn't know. No one knew this was gonna happen. He sent himself to jail for the things he did. You understand?
Right.
I'm home. Ain't no 1,000 oil bottles in here. Ain't no lubricant. Ain't no wild parties in here. You understand? So he did what he did. Who gonna put him in jail?
What I'm wondering is that like there obviously there's going to be a prosecution. They've gathered a ton of evidence, but I would think that the FBI would have contacted you to try and look at the flash drives.
Mm-hmm.
Is that? I mean, and you're saying, but nobody's contacted you?
Nobody. Only person contacted me is the ones who say what's going on. That want to see what was done to them. You understand? They want justice. I want justice. Tupac was my man. You understand?
Who was that? Who has contacted you to ask that?
Different people who's in the book. You know, I don't want to be name dropping. You understand?
Okay.
I gave my word to you that I'd do the show. You understand? A lot of people didn't want me to do the show because they know what type of person I am. I'm not gonna sit up on your show and bite my tongue. You understand?
Do you know if Todd's been contacted by the FBI?
I spoke to Todd earlier today. I think somebody had reached out for him. So whatever he got in the flash, the email, I guess he's surrendering that right now today.
Okay. So all right. So I mean, he's turning over evidence. So if you're I'm assuming a lot of this is you did this because you wanted Kim Porter's, you wanted her wishes to be fulfilled, right? To be granted that Diddy or that Sean Combs gets arrested, that he's brought to justice. Lots of people want him to be brought to justice. Why not contact the FBI and just turn over the videos? I mean, they've clearly they've got child on them.
But where I'm from,
they've got proof.
Where I'm from, that's snitching, and I'm not getting in that category of snitching. You understand? Because I'm on here doing an interview. Is that called snitching? Is it called dry snitching or third person snitching? No, you know what it's called? It's called Tupac told him that he don't die, he multiply. I'm Tupac today. And he wants some justice for what he did. You know, I'm 54 now. If I was early, will I be out there acting like I'm young? Yes, I will. But I'm 50.
All right, man. So there's a guy. What we got here? A guy. What we got? Nobody care about did he get charged. They care about Tupac, Kim Porter, Biggie. His prefaces. I smell cat. You know, I smell cat with a lot of shit, man. Kind of silly to look like that soundproof room. So we got this boxer, right? And this boxer, this guy right here, right, with the black belts, and the guy on this other side, they fought, and the guy on the right, he lost, right? He's also going through a divorce, right? So his ex-wife showed her true colors, right? This is his wife.
Потому что карма настигла Бивола. Иди к своей Марфе. Нормальнихе! Я была права! Ну что, ребята? Ну что? Карма настигла своего засранца. Артур, я рада за тебя. Вперед. Теперь мое дело в суде. Артур!
So she gets on here and is celebrating that he lost his title because they're breaking up. She's mad at him.
There is just two people who want Bivol. It's Canelo and me. So please write to Saul Alvarez, because when we divorced, when we were in the process of divorce, I told my ex that, you know what, you became such a devil after Canelo, so maybe you won in the ring, but in the life you lost, because this money and this power, it made you crazy. So please write to Canelo. We are the winners with him. There is just two people who...
She is so mad. At this guy that she got on here and was celebrating on live that he lost. People start trashing her like, yo, you was a real hating ass bitch.
Many followers, and like my page is getting huge. Maybe not.
Have a bad roof? If your roof is old, damaged, or leaking, you can get a new roof for free.
Not so much followers, but the audience is getting bigger and bigger. And I was always the person who wants to like talk indirect, I don't know, whatever, with my followers, you know, just to answer. But like I'm really tired because some public, some profiles, they post information. Sometimes it's not true information because they just take small part from the whole speech, or even they add something that I didn't say. And the sense, the message is totally different. And for example, Many people they say bad things about me, about alimony, and then they realize that I ask not alimony for myself but for my kids. So they write me, you're such a slut, you are no one. And the thing is that then they realize that I have kids and they're like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't know that you have 2 kids from him. I was like, are you moron? The thing is that it's legal to ask for alimony, I can do it. But when we went to divorce, it was said that I have my own income and I don't need alimony. And this is true. I have my income and I always did. So I want just to lighten some things to
Yeah. So she accused him, as it always goes, of physical abuse. Right? And she is accusing him of physical abuse, and that's one of the new things that they do to really make you look bad. And if you got fucking money, nigga, it's over. And it's a shame of how they fucking believe these people.
This mood-enhancing mocktail is taking the internet by storm. Tell me why I'm buzzed, but there's 0 alcohol in this. I've literally had...
Canelo. So maybe you won in the ring, but in the life you lose, you lost.
Dmitry Bivol is currently embroiled in legal problems due to serious allegations made by his ex-wife, Ekaterina Bivol.
He attacked me and I wanted to hit him back, but I couldn't.
Meanwhile, among all this chaos, Dmitry Bivol is all set for the light heavyweight clash against Artur Beterbiev on October 12th. This bout is expected to be one of the biggest of his career, as it will determine the undisputed champion in the division. When he was getting himself prepared for the biggest bout of his career, his personal life started taking whirls and got him in some serious court cases.
And there is other voice. It's the voice of my father. He was in the apartment when this devil, Dima, tried to attack.
Ekaterina Bivol and Dmitry Bivol began their married life after a long relationship, marking a union that lasted 16 years before they separated. In recent years, tensions arose, and she cited his growing focus on fame and fortune, especially after his victory over Canelo Alvarez, as a turning point in their relationship. Their separation became public not long after this win over Canelo. Canelo vs. Bivol was the returning point of Bivol's career. Teddy Atlas, a respected boxing analyst and trainer, talked about how Bivol took control due to Canelo's lack of a strong response in that fight. Atlas emphasized that when a fighter isn't threatened by what's coming back at him, it allows him to throw more punches without caution.
When there's nothing coming back, there's nothing to deter the guy throwing the punches, in this case Bivol, from being careful about how many he throws. So he put more together knowing he could, because there was nothing to deter him, to threaten him.
Now that Bivol and Beterbiev both are preparing to hit each other in the ring, these accusations started getting harder, and they might keep Bivol in hot water as well. The fight may get canceled or delayed if the accusations get stronger, which could lead to Bivol stuck in court processions. Not only Bivol's ex-wife is giving him a hard time, but also the pressure of facing Beterbiev is haunting him daily. But Roy Jones Jr. has given good marks to Bivol depending upon his power and skills. Jones, reflecting on Bivol's strengths, emphasized that Bivol had never been knocked down and had outclassed Canelo, one of the best pound-for-pound fighters. He acknowledged Bivol's current advantage and pointed out that Beterbiev is 38 years old, a factor that could play a negative role for him.
Beterbiev is 38 years old. Beterbiev has been down.
Yes.
Bivol had never been down. Bivol been in there with who at the time was pound the best, which was Canelo Alvarez. Made him look like nothing. So I'm not saying it's 50-50. Beterbiev got everything to show me to bring it back up to 50-50. Right now, Bivol has the advantage 60-40.
Jones then discussed the risky nature of facing Beterbiev, noting that while Beterbiev is powerful, he has been knocked down before. Jones explained that when facing someone who's been knocked down, a fighter often feels compelled to try and do the same. However, he cautioned that this approach can be dangerous when going up against someone as skilled and strong as Beterbiev.
Beterbiev is a hell of a guy and a hell of a fighter, and has awesome power. But he also has been down. And with the way
very punching power. Light, he added, ever in that Jones Jr. that Mike remarks from a fighter he idolized gave Bivol an extra boost of confidence heading into his future challenges.
It means a lot to me, to be honest, because Roy Jones is one of the favorite fighters.
The ongoing allegations and threats of dragging Bivol in court. Ekaterina recently shared a video on his Instagram recalling back of all the abuse that this guy has made her go through. One of the most alarming accusations is that Dmitry physically assaulted her in front of their children. In a series of videos posted on social media, Ekaterina detailed an incident where he allegedly slapped her in their apartment while their children cried and were present at the moment.
He slapped me.
Now, I like to call bullshit on this because with that kid that was following them right there, that kid wasn't crying. Heavyweight, 29, 6 feet tall. 38 has to be rough to box. You know, when you keep yourself in good shape, man, you like dudes could rock till they about fucking 50, bro. Dudes can really rock till they about 50, man. You know, especially if you're good, you haven't taken too many shots to the fucking head. You're up on your training, your diet. You know, your life is pretty good. You're not really all that stressed and shit, man. Motherfuckers could do well. Yeah, Mayweather, Tyson was Tyson was like the youngest fucking heavyweight champion at 19. So, you know, he didn't just develop that shit. I mean, at 17, he was a terror. Maybe even 16. He used to rob motherfuckers with his bare hands. Yeah, word. Fuck that. There's another dude who went through some shit, man. And it seems like when you give him this fucking ring, bro, when you give him this ring, shit just changes. You know what I'm saying? Another one, right? This is for these boxers. Women love to come to court, talk about, oh, he fucking hit me. Deontay Wilder fiance, right? They gave her a fucking restraining order, talking about domestic. Now, here's my thing. Domestic violence from boxers, people whose hands are licensed. And a woman claims that he struck. If your face ain't broke, your teeth ain't out, your orbital ain't like you acting like this guy, you know, like he's gonna hurt you. He's gonna do damage. You show up and you're fine. Yeah, he hit me. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. I don't be believing this shit. And this is crazy because as soon as he lost that fight, she pulled that shit. So it was like, yo, that next bag ain't coming in. And when they see that next bag ain't coming in, she said, you know what, I might as well start extracting these funds from this nigga. Right? So she hit him with the domestic violence, right? The judge gave it to a temporary restraining order, so you know that means he's effectively homeless. Because when they do that, you can't fucking stay there, right? So now he's out of the fucking house. He's got to stay at least 100 yards away from her and the daughter. Like, so she was engaged since 2018. Atlanta. Let me see. This is how they fucking line you up, man. I feel so sorry for these fucking guys. Because when you're up and you're winning and the cash is coming in and all this good shit, you know, shit is fucking good. You know, that's why you got to make sure that the woman values you more than for your fucking money. Because if she's only with you, and like a lot of these times, man, these dudes know that the chick is with them for money. You think you make fucking millions of dollars that she love you? Man, millionaires don't get love, man. Y'all don't get no love. Look at this bitch.
Here are my top 3 reasons why I stopped downloading sample packs and started
Or something big or major after a L, hey, she ain't the one, cuz. She ain't the one. If this ain't your girl right here after an L, she ain't the one.
Women would never rule this much. Let me tell you, Beyonce with her man. While a lot of y'all are single and ain't with nobody.
I ain't single.
And while y'all sitting there at home looking for yourselves, having all these moments with yourself, talking about you don't need no man when you do need somebody, because the human race need each other. We need people, or you gonna die.
A few moments later.
But I wasn't talking about the need for each other. I was talking about women who run the world, girls.
Deontay Wilder is a championship boxer, not very skilled, but very entertaining and very powerful in his prime. And he's lost quite a few matches over his past.
Why they got him like that? It just says down goes Wilder.
Past few, and I do believe that the second loss to Tyson Fury destroyed his confidence in himself. But boxing is the least of his concerns right now, because though he has dedicated a lot of his life to boxing, boxing has paid him very well. He has received quite the benefits from being a boxer. But the relationship he's been in with Taylor Swift is the one area that so many athletes mess up in and so many entertainers mess up in. I tell you men all the time, if your woman isn't with you,
bro, Deontay Wilder is an ugly motherfucker, man. Ain't no way this chick would be with this nigga if he wasn't worth millions of dollars. Sometimes you just gotta eat a real pill. You gotta look in the mirror and say, you know what, man? If I ain't had fucking all of these zeros in my bank account, this bitch wouldn't be here. It's nothing wrong with keeping it real with yourself. I'm not the fucking prettiest motherfucker, but I know I'm a handsome archetype of motherfucker, big and all. Yeah. But I know if I had a bunch of zeros in my account, I wouldn't be able to keep these bitches out of here. No. And that's just the realness that you gotta look. When you look like this, man, when you look like this, bro, come on, bro. Come on now. Look at this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. It's just the real shit. Yo, when I was in the military, you know what they used to call shit? They used to call these bras desert queens. Y'all know what a desert queen is? A desert queen is a chick that's fucking busted. She's ugly as hell in the States. She don't get no play. Niggas not checking for her. They're not pulling up to her dorm. They're not asking her out. They're not asking for a number, nothing. When a unit gets deployed and them niggas is in the desert for months and months and months, and it's only this bitch to look at, oh, she starts to look like a fucking desert queen. Cause niggas is thirsty for some coochie. It's hot. Yeah, man. It's hot out that bitch. You ain't getting no action. You're working fucking 13, 14 hours a day. After that, you go to the gym and you fucking work out. Your testosterone is up. beating off is getting old. As ugly as this chick is, you know what, man? I see something cute about this bitch. You start seeing an ass on the bitch that ain't there. So you start being a little extra nice to her. And that shit goes to their head. So they call them Desert Queen. When I was in corrections, you know what they used to say? If you ugly in New York, you ugly in jail. So he was like, what? If you ugly in New York, you ugly in jail. That means if you wasn't getting bitches outside, if chicks wasn't getting dudes outside, or you get in jail and all of a sudden everybody is on you, it's for a reason. You really are ugly. So don't let these motherfuckers gas you up and get you into doing something that you ain't supposed to do. Oh, speaking of that, I got a treat for you. Let me see if I could pull this shit up. I got a treat for you. Let me see. So one of my people sent me a document of a chick who she ain't ugly, but she's stupid. She let a guy let me see if I could pull this baby up. She let a guy the fuck? Oh, there you go. I'm like, what the fuck? So where's it at? It's supposed to be here. There you go. All right, let me see. How am I gonna show you this? Fuck. Let me see. Let me see something. Turn that on. Fuck. Damn. Damn. So where the fuck do I have to send this shit? Damn. Open with preview. How about this? All right, can I show it now? That's some bullshit. Damn. All right, well. It won't. I can't show it on there. But this right here, I don't know if you can see it. This here is a court case of a girl I used to work with. And in here, she has, let's see if you can see that. Count 1, conspiracy to commit honest services wire fraud, right? That's her count 1. Her count 2, conspiracy to distribute controlled substances. All right. And her third count is false statements. So this broad decided to bring drugs in to some fucking inmates. All right. So you can see good. They got pictures of this motherfucker. They got pictures on her on a fucking tier. This is the tier. This is what the inside of Rikers Island look like, in case y'all ain't know. This is my old jail. Right? So they went as far. They went and got this bitch going in the store. They're like, look, she walked in with the bag and all this shit. Then they got the transactions. They got the Cash App transactions. All that shit. We could have fucking went through it, but it's just not there. I don't know how to put it on the goddamn the thing so you could fucking see it. Yeah, it's like, yo, if you ain't getting motherfuckers outside, don't let them gas you up. Right? And it's the same thing with old boy. You know he wasn't getting it like that, man. You know, I mean, this chick is with you because you got millions, nigga. And you could tell how a woman really think about you by the way she talk to you.
On your grind up, she's never your woman. She just wants to be a beneficiary to whatever financial benefits you have coming. I don't care who she is. I don't care where she's from. Unless she is a woman that has not been attached to any other man, you don't stand a chance in making something happen with her that she's going to be as invested in as you are. Now, I'll say this. She did hold it in the road and stand there with egg on her face as he was getting knocked out. Wiped him down, rubbed him down, and that's all she could have done.
Do you want to become a software engineer? Well, if you don't know where to start, I'm Jacob. I'm a professional software engineer based here in New York City.
But when a woman realizes that the source of revenue for you is over, if that's what she's with you for, she's out. And this is what Deontay Wilder is dealing with right now.
Girl, but understand, men rule this world. Women would never rule this world. Let me tell you, Beyonce with her man. While a lot of y'all are single and ain't with nobody.
I ain't single.
And while y'all sitting there at home looking for yourselves, having all these moments with yourself, talking about you don't need no man when you do need somebody, because the human race need each other. We need people, or you gonna die.
Cheers.
You gonna die before you gonna have a slow, miserable death. Talking about you don't need nobody. We need each other, just like water. Just like plants need water. We need each other. We need that affection, that physical touch, that affirmation from each other. Absolutely. We need that confirmation, that feeling of you love me and I love you, and I ain't loving you. You don't have the same equal amount of love. We need the world, but because of the matter of the fact, we rule the world. But we need y'all. We need you now. Come on, you're very important.
Y'all know how relationships work, right?
You.
Relationships work.
You, girl.
Relationships work when it ends. Where the compromise starts, when you say, you know what, babe, you right. that's where it ends, and that's where you give it to them, right?
No. See, I'm a Libra though. You feel me? I don't want to get I'm right unless I know I'm right. I'm a straightforward.
I'm agreeing with you.
You know.
Now I want to play a clip for y'all where the feminism that this woman purports to be involved in comes out in her conversation, and she's slightly disrespectful, and she's making a mockery of this man and using him as the butt of her jokes in front of another group of women as he sits and debates with her on the topic of who's more important, men or women. If a woman ever tells you that she's more important than you and girls run the world and all of their foolishness, you had better make sure she's just a random woman you know in passing, because if she's the woman that you have in your life, she is letting you know at that point that she is with you for the money, for the fame, and whatever else she can attain. Now, I don't want y'all to be of the mindset that whatever a woman wants, you got to give it to her, because nothing could be further from the truth. That's just not true. And I don't want you guys to feel like that's what you have to do or that's what you have to be a part of. But the reality of the situation is, a woman that's with you for the money, she's never going to start suddenly liking you for you. She doesn't respect you because she believes you know she's with you for the money. And if a woman is with you for the money, there's really nothing you can do. Like, she's going to be with you for the money. You can have access to the woman. You can have access to her beauty. You can have access to her booty. But you will never have access to the parts of that woman that are going to make her stay with you through thick and thin. And I'm going to be honest with you. If the broad ain't going to stay with me through the thin, she can't be with me through the thick, dog. And that's real. So that's why I don't give a woman nothing. I don't give a woman nothing. A woman got to prove to me that she's with me for me. Yes, she could put on an act, but I need to know it for sure. And the only way for me to know it for sure is if I put enough time and space between me meeting her and greeting her and freaking her to know that she's in it to win it before I even begin doing anything for her. Now, I'm not saying I won't ever do anything for a woman, but in the beginning, dog, I'm not finna wine and dine no woman.
Now, there's another dude going through the shit. This guy, Teofimo, he going through the shit now too. Oh yeah. He going through it too.
So they have it.
These fucking commercials.
It's not that I forgot where I came from. I did change. I did. I changed, but I feel like I know that I changed for the better. So I'm more mature about things. I'm accepting maturity. I'm accepting what's coming.
This new outlook has also led Tio to making some change.
So they have it right there, man.
Place. Yeah, I just, there's been a lot of personal issues.
If you want to get your name, phone number, and address off the internet, but want to handle the removals yourself,
And that plays a big role, especially as you come up in the ranks and you're a top fighter. A lot of things that people don't really know. Like right now, just a little insight. My ex-wife, she filed for divorce. It's gonna take half of my money and everything else with it. So that's just part of it. Hey, it is what it is. It comes with the territory.
Man, fuck that. She ain't take one fucking punch, dog. She ain't run 1 mile, take one punch, one combo, nothing. Fuck that shit. Yo, fellas, man, we about to bring it to a close. I always appreciate y'all coming through showing love. Thank you so much. Over here it is 4:26 a.m. We about to call it a night. Thank you for the show. We got 3 hours and 48 minutes. I'm gonna holler at y'all on the next one, all right? Thanks a lot for coming through, y'all. Peace.